All right, we are back again, and I'm back in the saddle. We are here with Will. Excited to have his Fyreslayers on the stream. You're up from Colorado Springs.
Yep.
Soon to be Ohio, right?
Yep, I'll be the Ohio Dwarf Man starting September.
Awesome. Without giving away your blood type and street address and social security number, what area are you in?
We'll be just south of Cleveland.
Just south of Cleveland. If you're in the Cleveland area, shout us out. Shout him out, because he's looking for a community. Let's see, was that Darktron? Ooh, Darktron, how's it going, man? So anyway, we've got me playing Nurgle, painted by the gentleman that I got this army from, named Mike, who's out of the hobby, but is a wonderful person. So any compliments to the paint job goes to the chef, not to the consumer here. I'm excited to try out this funny battle plan. When we were talking about what we wanted to play, it was an obvious choice to do the ice fields, not because it's the smart move, but because it's going to be funny to watch these two slow armies tripping and hurting themselves. I guess we'll call it the obsidian fields rather than the ice fields, because we're playing on a Fyreslayer theme map here. Anyway, are you excited to play, or what are you?
I mean, absolutely. I'm always excited to play Fyreslayers. It's been my army for a while now.
Right.
This season's a little hard for them, but we'll see how they do.
Nice. So we do have some rules here. This building, and the three guys connected by bridges. Those are going to be defensible. It's probably not going to come up, but just FYI, because defensible is fun, so we're going to play with it. Before we get too far into things, let's have our beer clock. Mason and I are drinking this here, the Bourbon County, the tall oak glass that you can only see the back label because there's no front label. It's a stout aged in bourbon barrels from 2022. I've never had their beers before, and when Mason and I were smelling it upstairs, we were worried because it smelled really syrupy. It's actually just unremarkably delicious.
Yeah.
Which is a weird way to describe that. It just tastes really good. Without it being overwhelming. So if you like that bourbon barrel flavor, but you don't like it to be overbearing one way or the other, apparently this Bourbon County stuff is fantastic. And then you're not drinking today.
No.
Because you got a long drive, right?
Yeah. All the way back to Springs, about 2 hours.
But you are trying out something at least, right? What are you doing here?
So I'm actually drinking the Lollipop Banana Cream Soda.
What do you think?
Yeah, what's the head on that?
It's spot on. It's exactly what I would expect banana cream to taste like.
Oh, man.
Awesome. All right. Well, cheers, my friend.
At least you're drinking it out of a very cool glass.
Yeah. So, while Mason walks over and gets us lined up for the hero shots on the armies, we do have a special little treat here. I'm going to toggle on the dice tray. Your wife does chainmail, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And I wanted to give you the opportunity to plug her business. So, you brought three of these for us to have, which is very generous. You want to talk about what she does?
So my wife makes chainmail dice bags, chainmail jewelry, anything that you're looking to have made as a memento or a keepsake, she can have placed in jewelry. These are actually interchangeable, so we can take these out. Anything as far as like dice bags, she can do any sort of inlays, things like that. She even just did a guy's suit of armor for his wedding recently, which was amazing. Those pictures are up on her Etsy and her website. Her name's Lady Mailery. I'm sure she's very thankful for the plug.
Is the dice tray up, Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Well, I think that's her in the chat there, Samantha Stevens. Thank you for the gift, Samantha. And thank you for coming out and delivering it, Will.
Yeah, no worries.
And did you say their website?
Yeah, Lady Mailery's.
Lady Mailery's. All right, cool. Well, check it out. We're not getting paid except for a couple of necklaces, which is actually the most money I've ever made off of this stream.
Big time.
Big money. So I'm walking out of here with money pouring out of my pockets. All right, cool. So you're player one. I'm going to toggle your list on. Go ahead and walk us through your list, friend.
So it's a pretty classic Fyreslayer list. I built this in mind before I was aware of a rules change. I was trying to get fight on death twice as many times as I could, so we're going to have 3 Flame Keepers. Really nothing special about those guys. No enhancements, no nothing like that. My general is actually going to be my rune master, and he has the volatile brazier, which is going to allow him to recast his invocations and extend their range by twice. He's also taken the command trait Master Priest, which is going to allow me to use my runes once per game for a second time.
Right. Cool. Anything else?
I think really the last thing outside of that is my Battlesmith has the Nulcidian icon. So anybody wholly within 12 inches of him is going to ignore spells on a 4-up.
Rude. All right. And did you talk about your invocation?
Yep. So today we will actually be taking the Molten Infernoth. That will go out to a 24-inch range. After it's summoned, it immediately moves 2d6. Anything that it ends up within 3 inches of, I'll roll 12 dice. And on 6s, you'll take a mortal wound. And if I roll doubles for the movement, 6s will be d3 mortal wounds instead.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's the Fyreslayers. Right as Mason's trying to line up a shot, I'm going to switch over to the player 2 stuff. Are you going to toggle that, or you want me to?
I got it.
All right, perfect. So I'm playing something that was requested in chat at the end of the previous game, and that is the Glottkin, the Lord of Afflictions, with the typical loadout of a 4-up ward and the trait that says you can't have commands within 7, and you can't receive commands within 7, and you can't issue commands wholly within 7. I'll have to double check to make sure I got that right.
Okay.
But and then Geminids, and so the plan is to just stop between his roar, his stuff, and the Geminids to stop commands.
Okay.
Is it going to be good? I don't know, but I'm trying it. I got lazy. I know that flies are considered to be just better in every way than Blight Kings, but you know what I have 40 of from Mike? Beautifully painted Blight Kings. So I'm just going to run 20 Blight Kings and a set of one unit of Nurglings. Those guys are going to pop out of fart space to fart on your terrain and generate contagion points for me.
Gross.
That's going to be real gross. The thing, if you're not familiar with the Glottkin, is that at the end of the enemy movement phase, I can spend a command and charge him in another unit. And we'll see. A lot of the scatter train, we're going to move around as we need to. We're not going to let it get in the way. We're not going to let beautiful train get in the way of having a decent game here. Aside from that, the Glottkin knows Rancid Visitations as a spell, and that's it. It's just an honest Warhammer list. I'm 1980. How many points are you?
Let me double check, but I believe I am 2,000 on the dot.
On the dot. That's flawless. Sticking the landing.
It is exactly 2,000 points.
All right, that means I get a reroll a charge.
Very nice.
Which I don't think is phase locked, so I can reroll the movement phase charge of the Blightkrieg, which is going to be spicy. He's also got a real big stomp, FYI, and he can stomp monsters. Not that you care about that.
Is he like D3 plus 3, or how big is big?
How big is big? I mean, he's real big. 20 wounds. Does that tell you any information?
It's a start, but how bad does it hurt to get stepped on?
All right, Mountain of Loathsome Flesh on a 2-up. You suffer damage based on a chart, and it's 5 mortals.
Okay.
And then here's something I often forget that he's got, is Horrific Opponent. At the start of the enemy movement phase, so at the start, you must roll 2d6 for each enemy unit that's within 3. If it's greater than your bravery, you must retreat. And if you're unable to, you suffer d6 mortals.
Wow.
I know, right?
That is horrifying.
It's very horrific. So, he can do that. Just know that it only happens in your movement phase, not mine. And it happens at the beginning, so I can't charge you and then make you run away from him.
Okay.
Which would have been hilarious and rude. So that's it. That's it. So I was a 1-drop.
Yep, I was 4.
Not playing Spruam Ship today. No Spruam Ship. Like the Spruam Ship is funny, but I'm already so tight on points, and I didn't want to just like blast out a bunch of Plague Bearers because I don't have that many painted, because he's got 40 Blight Kings, but he had no painted Plague Bearers, just the 10 that I own. So I opted, rather than try and paint up a bunch of stuff and then also prepare for Flying Monkey Con, just to use what had paint on it already. Aside from the Nurglings, which I had to paint. So Yeah, no spume, no like wildness. I just want like an honest walk up the field, slip on some obsidian, just take a bunch of mortal wounds,
Sit here and wail on each other.
laugh about it. It's gonna be good. All right, so I was one drop. You were so many drops.
Yep.
I'm gonna predictably give the Fyreslayer turn 1. I'm sure that's a state of life you are
Pretty familiar with.
pretty familiar with.
All right. Well, taking a look, it looks like you're in control of 3 objectives.
It's true.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Seize by Force.
Rude.
So as long as I control less objectives than you and then control more than you at the end of the turn, well, actually I can't control more than you, can I?
No, you can't. You're gonna have to come at me, bro.
Well, let's go ahead and do Surround and Destroy, I believe, is just 3 corners of the board.
You have to have 2 of those units wholly outside of your own territory, which
So
is
that means,
which is up the middle of the board.
wow, that is...
we're gonna be dropping some
here
battle
for a
tactics,
while,
baby.
yeah!
All right.
Where's Desecrate Their Land when I need it?
Oh man, yeah, it's hard. It's
You know
hard.
what? Let's just go for a throwaway. Let's do Ignominious Death. I have to kill you with throwing axes.
The
One of your
Glottkin
heroes.
is real scared.
Oh yeah, shaking in his boots. I can see it happening
He's gonna
now.
slip his way to 2 points for you.
And then for my heroic action, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take a command point on my Battlesmith. Let's see if we can get it. Absolutely not.
But before we get too far, let's go ahead and roll for our primal magic dice.
Ah, yeah.
All right, we both get 1.
Okay.
I'll do it. We got a little. Theoretically, we should have some dice things showing up. I didn't see a change there.
Yeah, it's up now.
It's up now? All
Okay.
right. For some reason, this isn't updating. I'm having problems with this tablet. I'm trying to make it so that we can control it and the cameraman isn't quite so stressed out. I'm not seeing it on the HUD. Primal magic dice.
Oh,
There's a
that I
new
don't know.
mechanic. So let me...
I heard dice, and so I just assumed you were talking about the dice tray.
Oh yeah, this thing isn't working. I'm so bad at this. I'll work on it later once he's moving. Can you give us +1 primal magic dice each? So it's down at the bottom. I know.
Yes.
This is pro.
I
Yes,
know.
I have it, but you don't have it on yours?
But for some reason, it
Oh,
says I'm not
no.
connected to my Wi-Fi.
Perfect.
I know. Even though it was working right before the stream.
I've got you.
All right, so we both have a primal magic die.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. See that right next to the CP? Those little dice
Oh, yep,
rolls?
just right up top.
Oh man, that took like 5 hours to make work.
Jeez.
Because we can have so many of them. All right. So anyway, back to heroic action for me. I'm gonna put a command point on old Glottkin. He's in command.
Oh, man.
And then that's the one thing I forgot was the token to track my Tricky Dick Funbuck. It's not playing with me unless I'm walking off camera because I forgot something. All right, bam, there we go.
Very cool.
Over to your hero phase proper.
Yeah, so I'm going to draw on the nifty little Power of DiGiorno there from my pizza oven in the back. It's going to give me a +1 to my prayers.
Okay.
Normally my Infernoth will go off on a 4. It's going to go off on a 3, and I can reroll fails. It's a good thing we're rerolling fails. There it is. Gets to go out 24 inches from our priesty boy here, who decided to fight for our right.
We'll just say that he's right next to the Glottkin when he comes on.
Yep. If you got a little bit longer arms than I have.
I got you, buddy. Bam!
Awesome. Well, let's see how far he moves, because I don't have anything else to do, so that moves us to into hero phase.
Okay. So far.
Pretty close. I'd like to move him, see if I can get between 3 of these Blight Kings and 3 of the Glottkin.
He doesn't fly, though.
He doesn't, no. So can he not just maneuver?
Within 3. I was
Within
thinking
3.
1 inch.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's see here. So 3 of these guys is like there. And then not there. I think that they're too far back is the problem. They're more than 30
Yeah, no,
feet back.
I just want to get these guys in the Glottkin.
Yeah, you're definitely within these two guys right here.
Awesome. Looks good to me.
All right.
Well, let's start with those Blight Kings.
Okay.
I'll roll 12 dice, and on 6-ups, you'll take a mortal wound.
Do it.
Nothing.
Whoa.
Amazing. And then we will go for our second one here. Glottkin's going to take a big 3.
Or does he? Takes 2.
He's going to take 2, though.
Down to
Take
18.
that.
Blammo. All right. Into movement?
Yep, that'll take us into the movement phase.
Justin had a good question. Did I pick the CP +1 to cast a spell? I don't have any Andorian locuses, but thank you for reminding me, Justin. I'm going to put that extra CP on the Glottkin because he's big and cool, and so he's the one that gets the CP for the round.
Very nice. I did forget to pick a rune for the turn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use my rune of +2-inch movement. Let's see if it explodes.
Bam.
It does not. This was not the time or the place for it to anyways. So, we're just going to take our little 6-inch move up here. And I'm going to say that was a great turn. I'm going to have 1, 2, not more, not score.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my god, I wanted to charge you.
Come to me.
Oh, that's so rude. Well, I'm going to be dropping the battle tactic too, so. All right.
Can you do any of the HUD, or I'm doing all of it?
I can do that. Well, it's up, and I see the primal magic dice. We're going to test it to see if it's working again.
All right.
Maybe it just needed to be slapped a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make player 2 active. We're going to do the bottom of the turn. It seems to be working now. We're going to roll for a primal magic die.
Yep.
All right. We each get one more.
All right. Looks like I'm running the primal economy here.
Yeah. Then my battle tactic. I forgot to do anything smart with my... that's another reason to do flies, by the way, is that you can get turn 1 battle tactics even on these middle of the board, like territories go straight up
Just
the middle.
move that fast.
And then they get a pregame move, and then they move, and then they get a battle tactic.
Disgusting.
So that's the smart move. I didn't play that, but a smarter player or somebody that's trying to not just stream some fun games might make that choice.
How many points did you get that round?
I would have had, I believe, 2. 1, 2, not more, and score. Or not score.
Not
so,
score. Yeah.
2.
Sorry, I forgot that we're also doing our scores.
And each of you gets a CP?
Oh yeah, you're.
Come on.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at Warhammer. All right,
I'm the human dash.
I also need to roll to see where we're at on the Wheel of Contagion, which I walked over and I set that guy up there like an idiot.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. So I normally do this at the beginning of the game, but I tried to wait so that I could do this on stream, and then I forgot to do it when we started. So we are starting on 5. 5 is every unit without the keyword, without Nurgle keyword, suffers -1 to charge and cannot pile in closer.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, really, really relevant here. I do get contagion points, 1 for the tree, and then 3 for being inside my own territory, and then 4 because a 4th one because you're not inside. There's no enemies in here, so I should get 4 contagion points. Let's see if I can do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then battle tactic is just going to be. We'll just give it a shot here. We'll do magical dominance. That's technically possible.
Okay.
I need to cast a spell and not be unbound.
Okay, and where are your casters?
Right there.
Okay. Cool. Well, that lets me know what I've got to do.
Right.
I have got to take an unbind for my hero phase.
Shocker.
Yep.
All right. Then we go into casting. I'm going to cast Rancid Visitations.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That one's...
Okay, so I do have 2 primal magic die.
Okay.
If I roll a 6 on the primal, it's primal cast. Can't be unbound.
Can't be unbound. Okay.
All right, so the first one.
So good at Warhammer.
I'm so good at Warhammer. All right, so I've used a primal magic die, but then we both get 1 because I rolled double 6s. Not that it matters. I'm just trying to get it in practice on it. So I get my battle tactic because I am clearly just giga-braining it here.
Oh, yeah.
Then the Rancid Visitations is a spell whose rules I definitely 100% know by heart, and I'm not going to read to you here on stream. It goes off on a 6, range of 7, if successfully cast, 1 enemy unit, so it doesn't hit anything.
Yep.
I should have cast Mystic Shield if I had known what that spell was.
Oh, okay. Well,
Next
we'll live
time.
and we'll learn.
Next time. Then, let's see here. We will walk. We're going to walk our little fat bodies. But by walk, I mean trundle. Oh, but if I run, I take damage.
Ooh, let's see it.
All right, we're going to do it because it's funny. This unit right here. 5, and then they take D3. 1 mortal,
Ooh.
but they ignored on a 5-up. Do you want to roll 1,000 dice for Nurgle? All right, back there.
Are we playing Warhammer, or are you playing mini games over here?
I'm playing something. All right, so they're base 4. They had 5. They moved 9. Basically just right there.
Very nice.
Kablamo. And then the Glottkin is not going to need to run. The guys up front there, on the other side, they're going to run. They're going to take D3. Oh, I'm so good at this game. I'll take 1. All right. So they move 7. It's a good number for a fart.
Well, one thing's for sure. Nurgle doesn't need life alert for this mission.
All right. They move on up. I'm inviting you to come at me, bro.
All right.
Then, well, we got to make room for Mr. Kin, and then we're gonna move the tree because the scatter is just for fun. I think he's just 5 inches. He's got big legs, but they're not fast legs. You know what I mean? Let's see here. 5 inches. Yeah. So he's gonna move 5. Oh, I also heal at the beginning of the hero phase, which I need to remember to roll right now. Boom. I lose that fun buck. Oh no, I get to keep the fun buck because he's the Andorian control guy. Then, before I forget, like I said, at the beginning of the hero phase, I heal like everything in the army.
Yep.
So he was the only one with damage. He heals up 1 because he's a locus of fecundity. He heals D3 rather than 1.
Fair enough.
And everybody nearby him heals D3. Then these fat guys are gonna walk because there's really nowhere to go behind old Glotty. And then the guys back there are gonna walk up slowly but surely. Essentially just trying to get to myself so that I can complete a battle tactic next turn. These guys will follow up behind. Also block off that guy because I don't want him to pop my
Pop your
fly.
super dude.
Looking cool, dude. You're looking cool. All right. I hold 1, I hold 2, not more, and I got my battle tactic. Ooh, I can do this myself here. I'm so good.
Ooh.
Score is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our primal dice go away.
Yep.
And we... Oh, I've got a shot on him. Is it 14 or 7 inches? I'm going to find out. Otto's gut spray is 12 inches. Does that mean I can squirt farts on you?
You.
It's not pretty. Just barely.
Just barely.
in. All right. Well, before we move on, I am going to squirt some farts at you. I have 7 attacks at my top profile.
Gross.
I've got that free command point, so why wouldn't we all attack it, right?
What is the rend on this?
That's a great question. It is 7 attacks, 3s and 3s, -2, 1.
I am going to all-out defense on this here. Where is that? Nice.
All right. This is 2s with my all-out attack. Behold. Oh, that's 3 fart points on you.
Oh no.
Oh, I should actually get some fart dice like a smart player. Oh man.
We came here all clean.
Okay.
All nice.
You took a shower before you came to this battle.
I know. You just fart all over me.
It's brutal. All right, here we go. There's 3 fart points. And then on 3s here.
Looking at 4?
3.
3. All right. Well, that's going to give us 3 6-up saves. Not a 1. What is the damage on these?
1 each.
1 each. All right. 4-up wards. And I will say no.
Nice.
Take your farts and go home.
I might have to. All right, at the end of the battle shock phase, or at the beginning of the battle shock phase, I roll my disease. I got 3 on you. That's 3 mortal wounds.
All right. Let's see if it sticks. I will take 1 point of damage.
Okay, and you go back to 1.
How dare you, sir?
Yep.
Right.
Cool. I think we're ready to rock.
I think
Ready for a
so.
roll off?
Yeah, let's
Good
do
luck,
it.
sir. All right, I win the roll off. I don't know if I want this stubble though. Like, what do I do with it? The best I can do. I'm already kind of denying any battle tactics from you
Yep.
with my position. So I think that the Giga Brain move is to give you the turn.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so I'm back to 3. You're at 2 CP.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are at round 2, top of turn, and player 1 is active. Oh man, it's so great when I can do it up here.
All right. Well.
You like it?
Cool,
Whole new
cool.
world.
Mr. Nurgle, I don't know about that. Yeah, that was so Darktron called me out on the cycle of corruption. Would you mind moving the camera because it's like directly in my line of sight of of chat?
I was just seeing the comment about the Barrios tacos, tequila, and beer. I'll have to check them out.
Sid, yeah, out where you're going.
Yeah.
CLV, Cleveland. It's like, where are they talking about? All right,
Rust
cool.
Belt.
The Rust Belt. So, top of turn.
Yeah.
Primal dice, fun dice.
No.
All right, you're right. No.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's go with Rune of +1 Rend.
Love it.
And it is not awakened. 'Tis unfortunate. For my hero action, let's try and go for that command point on the Battlesmith again. And I will get it.
Ooh.
I needed that roll like 5 minutes ago.
I'm gonna make the Andorian Locust Focus man Glottkin again.
Okay.
So he's got a free command point on him for the round. Then my heroic action is going to be, I guess we're just gonna heal him. Go for heroic recovery. Get all the 9. Uh-oh. Oh, he's 9. He's a brave mortal.
Wow.
So that heals back his 1 remaining wound. All right.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and draw on the power of DiGiorno again.
Okay.
Because the dwarves are going to deliver it to you by turning that piece of terrain into a volcano. So anybody within an inch of them on a 3 is going to take D3 mortal wounds.
Within an inch?
I believe so. I can double check that.
All right. Well, before you cast that, I don't know if I'm within an inch on any of these guys. Yeah.
Let's see. Because he knows all of our prayers.
Yeah. I've got a few good ones.
He goes to church every day.
The Church of Fiery Mohawks. Apparently Justin, who was on stream last, playing Beasts, lived in Cleveland for a summer.
Oh, really?
It's a nice little city. He's on the Denver Discord if you hop in, and you're welcome to pick his brain on stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if he wants to go ahead and tag me in there too, I mean, absolutely. I should be the Ohio Dwarf Man in there now as well. Let's see, Volcano's Call. Yeah, within 1 inch. So you're just outside of that then?
Yeah, I'm just outside on accident.
Okay.
I mean, totally on purpose. Still good at Warhammer.
You so meant to do it. I can
What's
see
the range on that?
It's 18 inches.
Are
so
you within range of this one?
Don't think so. I may not have actually been in range to begin with of 18. So I can hit that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Let's hit the tree. On a 2-up, Away we go. Yes. And you will take, double check this.
Certainly D3.
No, it is 1 mortal wound. And that terrain feature now blocks visibility.
I can't see around this tree.
You can't see around it. The forest through the trees.
Alright, I take it. Good job, little fart mans.
Alright, let's go ahead and move the big beastie again. He's going to move 5 inches. I think we're just going to kind of nestle up here so I can get
All three? And just FYI, while you're rolling that, the current cycle of contagion ability is +1 to disease rolls.
Oh, we had not either.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
We kind of talked about it. Like
I know, I talked about it. Like, I had an idea.
You're just in a hard spot for battle tactics.
It's pretty rough. We're going to go with an ignominious death on Runedad. A glorious death on Runedad. So as long as he kills one of your models and then dies in combat, he will achieve this.
Woo! So I don't want to kill him.
You don't want to kill him.
All right.
Please don't kill him. Let's go ahead and start with this unit of Blight Kings up front here. They will take 3.
Nice.
If I can move all my stuff out of the way.
All right, take all 3. I think that kills the man.
Let's go with the next unit of Blight Kings. Taking 2.
Taking both.
And
what's a ward save?
Big whammy here. Let's hope for a Yahtzee on Glottkin. No Yahtzee.
No Yahtzee.
No Yahtzee. Okay, well, let's get to moving while the moving's good. We are going to go ahead and shift everybody up as far as their little stunty legs will take them. A good 4-inch movement.
This is a tough battle plan for slow armies. You don't want to run them?
I'm going to run these guys here in the back, actually.
Okay.
So they are going to run big 6.
And then
Do they take wounds? They are going to take 2.
One guy breaks an ankle.
He slips and he falls. Now the best part about this is all 3 of my flame keepers.
Oh, this is a secret, like a little power up ability.
I know, right? All I got to do is slit my wrists and hope for the best. It's definitely how that works. Let's go ahead.
Is that the honest wargamer, Rob? Hey, man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it is definitely lush. I have the opportunity to have cool boards and share them with people, so why not do it? I've heard your boards are amazing. I'll have to check them out sometime. Maybe if we ever make it out to England, you can hear the dulcet tones of a hype button. All right, what you got?
So the next unit of Volkites on the other side of that little gangway there, they're going to go ahead and run too. They're moving.
All right.
But how bad are they hurt? They're real hurt.
Woo!
It's going to kill another boy.
But the rune power.
I know. Let's go ahead and plunder his body for his sick tattoos. And get hype.
So hype.
There it is. And then we'll just kind of creep these guys forward here.
Amazing.
I know. It's so fast, so good at what they do. Just die. That's all we have to do.
All right. So now I have the question of, do I try and redeploy closer to you?
Ooh.
I do. Well,
Okay.
Glottkin is going to use his fun buck here to redeploy. Pow. 1 inch. So good at this game.
Amazing.
All right. So I'm going to scoot forward to you. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I want to Blight Krieg him. Because it's a rule on my War Scroll, and there's no universe where I don't use it on stream.
I want you to Blight Krieg me also.
I know.
I love it. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
And then we're going to go ahead and run these other Hearthguard Berserkers over here that you've lent to me. They are moving. Everybody's about it today.
Oh, they love charging.
Let's go.
So I've heard that Hearthguard Berserkers are not very strong, and that if I charge them, I'll be fine.
No. That is not how that works.
Is that not true?
No.
I was promised.
We are better on your charge. And then they are going to take D3 mortals. For big 3, what do they really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah.
They for sure.
One dude, much like a geriatric patient, slips and falls and dies. Winters in Colorado. All right. I don't think I've moved these guys here. I think we're just going to shimmy. Now, just to clarify, charging, does that cause mortal wounds as well?
If you roll, for each one, you take D3.
Ow.
It's kind of funny. I love it. I actually might make you charge me just because I want you to take the mortal wounds.
I'm sure you do.
in retrospect, since I rolled that one, maybe I'll just let you have it.
Oh, okay.
Have the fun.
Have the fun?
Yeah, it's just obsidian. It's not that smooth. It's just like glass. All right, what do we got?
Well, I don't think I'm in shooting range, so we're going to go ahead and charge. Let's charge with this unit of Hearthguard Berserkers that is currently protecting Runedad.
Okay.
They want it.
And they don't slip at all.
No slipping. Or sliding.
No, none of it. They are sure-footed. Their feet are as flat as they are legs short.
Actually, I think we kind of want to go like this.
Are you trying to kill my Blight Kings?
Maybe.
They're beautifully painted.
Maybe.
Why would you do that?
Because they look better than mine, and I don't like it.
Mike P is a talented man. All right, what do we got?
Runedad. I'm going to charge as well.
Uh-oh.
Not with that, he's not.
Well, maybe. Not with that.
Not with that. I will use a command point and re-roll him.
Oh, man, I can push that button. I love pushing buttons.
No. Not happening.
So, is that your battle tactic?
Yeah, that'll be my battle tactic. Shot myself in the foot there a little bit. Man. Let's see.
Friend.
We'll go ahead and we'll charge these guys here into those Blight Kings. It's going to be a long one. Probably not that.
What's the range on the aura of 4-up ward? Is it 8 inches?
It's wholly within 9.
Wholly within 9. Rutrow, Shaggy.
I know. I was hoping he was going to get there. I got a little too zealous.
The stream has strange effects on decision making.
I know. I was hoping. I wanted the cinematicness of it all.
I know it.
All right. Well, this is going to hurt. But let's get to it, I guess.
Yeah. Monstrous actions.
Oh, yeah. Stomp
All right,
me.
so I can do the smart thing, which is roar you. Or I can do the Timmy thing.
And stomp me?
I can Mountain of Loathsome Flesh you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that 5 mortal wound thing.
Don't do it.
I'm definitely doing it.
But, what if you didn't, though?
All right, this is on a 2-up. Yeah! All right, 5 mortal wounds. And they're honest mortal wounds, because you're a Runedad.
5 mortal wounds, you say?
Yeah, 5. So, yeah, it's good to see if you can pull yourself out of...
Not quite, because he is down to 1 wound. So the smart move here, I think, is to choose not to pile in. I'm just going to punch you with 3 guys.
It's fair.
So that's going to give me...
How many wounds each are those guys?
They are 2 wounds each.
So wouldn't that be 2 guys?
Oh, no, that is 2. You're right. Huh. Then I choose not to pile in. And let's, and then that puts 1 down to a wound.
See if you're wholly within now. Yeah, baby.
There it is. All right.
Back to your 4.
Before you move too far, am I within 2 inches of you?
That's a great question.
Because those are pole axes.
You're definitely within 2 inches of him.
Yep.
But not of the Blight King.
Nah, I want to swing on the big dude.
You got 2 mans in on the big man.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and all out attack my mans. So these will be 2s to hit, 3s to wound. Currently, because of my rune, they will be Rend 2 damage 2.
I'll go ahead and all out defense because I fear death.
Okay. Miss 1. And miss another one. There's 2. Look, Mom, statistics.
All right, I think I'm a 4 at base. And you said you're Rend 2?
Rend 2 currently.
5 ups, baby. Save 1.
2 damage.
5 ups again.
Why?
This is. I invited you out here, and I'm just kicking you in the shins.
You pulled the loaded dice off the shelf, and you're like, I'll show him before he goes to Ohio.
It's funny, the dice perform so much better in this box than at the RTT I was at yesterday. I mean, I did really well, but like, there's...
So you won. What do you mean they're doing better? You still won.
That's just Seraphon are broken, all right? They are tilted. So despite having just average dice, I was able to win the RTT. All right, anyway. This is back to me.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and pile in the big old glot.
Don't. Like, what if you didn't?
What if I didn't? What if I did? All right. So the smart move is probably keeping it back and then piling in more of the Blight Kings, but I'm here to smash.
Yep.
So Gurk's Tentacle. This is 4 attacks at his current profile. I am 3s and 2s, -2, 3.
-2, 3 damage?
Yep. All out
well,
defense.
when you don't roll like... Well, they all attacked.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Perfect. That is 2 at -2.
Yep, straight through. What's the damage? 6 total?
Yeah, 6 total.
Alright. 4-ups. Show me 4-ups. Still pretty good. That's going to kill that wounded guy and move a wound down.
You got a cute comment by your wife in chat.
Willow asked if I could see her. No, Willow, I cannot see you.
How old is she?
Willow will be 4 in November, so she's still trying to get that object permanence down.
No worries. All right, we are off to Otto's, no, Gurk's Lamprey Maw. This is 3 attacks, 3s and 2s, -2, 3. There's a lot of 3 damage on this profile.
Yeah.
It's 2 at -2.
Yep, straight through, so 6 damage again. Mm-hmm. If you could just, like, not.
Just cool it.
Leave me alone.
Just cool it.
Before you shove me into a locker too hard. Here.
I was not expecting to do well at all with. I thought he was just going to get blown up, but I guess there's play there. It's why you play him out, try him before you doubt him.
Yeah.
Otto's scythe up top that I totally did not almost break just a second ago. 3s and 3s, -1 D3. 3s. Oh, I've been forgetting to keep track of my fart points. There's a fart point. We'll just let the other ones fly.
No.
That is 3 at -1.
3 at -1. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
6s. I will make one of those.
Nice.
What is the damage?
That is D3. Oh, how many did you fail?
I failed 1.
1.
There's 2 that went through, so I picked
Yep.
up
3.
3. I will take 1 damage now. That's gonna dwindle them down pretty hard. I don't like that.
No, it's super rude. But the rudeness isn't over, because we've got the Kings of Blight farting around. Let's see if they're even eligible to pile in anymore. I'm going to say no, because I don't want to... I guess I can pick up the tree, because we've been moving it around.
But it's blocking line of sight.
Oh, man, too bad they don't care about line of sight when they write these rules. All right. So I can get, like, 1 guy in. Maybe... second one, if I can... Yeah. Like that. And then I just hug this line of sight blocking tree. And I get 2 bands in. And I guess I could spend a command point to all out attack, but how do I have 2 left?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be parsimonious with my command points. Is that the right word? Not sure either. All right, is the King of Blights? He's the one closest to the Glottkin. So 1 extra attack on the fattest man. No, he's got an extra wound. What am I talking about? No extra attacks on him.
Oh, cheater.
Yeah, I'm trying to cheat real bad. This is 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1. 6s are fart points, so 1 more fart point. And 3s, get rid of these. Bow, 3, -1.
All right. Looking for 6s. Nope.
1 damage each.
Looking for 4s. All right.
Nice.
And, yeah, this is better than it's been. We will.
And I tried to pile away from my my stab wounds.
Here.
It's not allowed.
Oh.
Can't run away from your stab wounds.
Cheating.
No, you can't run from your stab wounds. That's the shirt that I need to make and try and sell.
Can't
And run from your stab wounds. All right. Anything else?
No, I believe that's it. Do I have any command points left? I do.
You have one.
Yeah, those boys are going to auto-pass their bravery, not leaving that up to chance.
How brave are our little footmans here?
They are 7s, so with them each losing 1, I can't fail.
They are perfectly fine. All right, cool. So that gets you 2 points, but nothing else?
Nothing else. Slow burn.
Yeah, you're taking it easy. We both go up a CP. We go to the bottom of the turn, and I'm active. Golly, I'm so good at this game, making this little dashboard. All right, I forgot to summon in my Nurglings in the movement phase last time. We're going to remember it this time.
Okay.
All right, so the contagion points, I only get 4 more because I don't think I am...
Not wholly within my territory.
I think it has to be wholly within. So I have another 4 points. And you are not close to my tree with a unit, so I'm up to 8.
Yep.
Cool. Primal dice. Oh, we've also forgot our... we both go up a primal die.
Yep.
And then, before I forget, contagion at the end of... beginning of battle shot.
Oh, yeah.
And since I'm +1 to the disease rolls, this is on 3s. Just 1.
Just 1? Oh, yep, you're going to get him.
All right, 1 more guy bites the dust. But you made him immune to battle shock, so it's nothing to worry about.
Yoink.
And then we can pull this movement tray out of the way.
Oh, we're going to need it back here in a minute.
Why is that? Are they going to come back? Oh, they're going to rally.
I can rally on 4-ups.
Oh, no, but not in combat, right?
Not in combat. No, never mind.
This isn't Cities of Sigmar, sir. Keep that toxic stuff in different order armies.
Use your cheaty dice. Forget your stab wounds.
I know.
Then you can remember that I can't heal in combat.
It's like I played 9 armies in the last month, and I am having trouble.
That's fair.
All right, so the next thing is a battle tactic. I'm going to have trouble getting wholly outside of my my stuff, but I do think I can kill that unit. I'm going to do Grandfather's Blessings, I think it is.
Okay.
Where I have to kill more units than
you have killed.
Than I have killed.
Okay.
So basically, I just need to kill that Hearthguard and not get greedy.
Okay.
Also, I heal a wound on all of my guys. Since they're near Glottkin, at the locus of fecundity, they get a heal D3. Just 1.
Nice.
So they're back to 1. Here we go. That's 4. The wrong number.
I mean, you want to take an extra wound.
As a good friend, I should, but as a rude player, I choose not to. All right, so now that I'm no longer worried about, unbinds and dropping battle tactics, I can cast both the spells for our Mr. Glottkin here. Heroic actions. I will put a command point on the Glott.
Joke's on you. Now I'm going to say that I want the unbind on my battlesmith over there.
How rude. Well, it's not a battle tactic to do.
Oh.
Well, the reason I only cast 1 is because in my head I was thinking, don't cast 2, but then in retrospect you only had 1 unbind. So I could have just cast.
You could have cast another one.
That's fine.
Yeah, shoot. I guess let's try and go.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just it's no longer a battle tactic.
Yeah, I still think I'm going to do it just because it's the best option that I have right now.
I agree. I find myself doing that a lot. Usually I used to just get a command point.
Right.
Now I find myself taking the unbind.
I find myself really missing last season.
Yeah, these battle tactics and the battle plans that accompany them. I don't know if you caught that stream that we did where we just kind of talked through what was good and not good, just based on our hot takes.
Yeah.
But Fyreslayers weren't awful, but they're not as good as Seraphon or KO or Big Wall.
Yeah, as I say, with KO, you can still score automatically.
I heard somebody describe it as, if you can breathe, you can score 5 battle tactics with Caradon Overlords.
That's about right.
All right, so I am going to start casting spells. I've only got the 2 spells. This is going to be Mystic Shield from the Glott. Goes off on an 8.
On an 8, huh? I'll try and stop this one, I think. Do we have primals?
One of them can be Geminids.
Yeah, I'm going to add in a primal on this one.
Ah!
No, never mind.
All right.
Never mind.
Sorry, friend. Then we're going to put again, not having my tokens. I even said, like, oh man, get all my tokens
All
before
of
the
them.
game. And then this happens where I'm just keep walking off camera. Okay. There's my Mystic Shield. And then I'm going to go for the Geminids.
All right.
And they go off on an 8 as well.
Very nice.
A spell that is criminally undercosted. All right. So this one comes on the board with an 8 and moves 8.
And moves 8, so a 16-inch bubble.
It's not quite that. It's every unit that I pass across and everything within an inch of where I stop.
Okay.
On
Can't receive commands?
a 2-up, can't receive commands.
Interesting. Now, just so you're remembering here and there's no gotchas, this guy right here,
Yeah.
anybody wholly within 12 of him will ignore the effects of spells and endless spells
Yep, 100%.
on 4-ups.
I
Just to clarify.
Yeah, my plan with the Geminids is to get lucky. I know, big brain, big brain. All right, so fully with an 8, that's there. Pretty much, I just want to make sure that I hit
Hit that small group of guys.
that small group of guys. I'll just pass over it sideways, and then that will get me. These guys have the opportunity, and then this guy right here is the one with the
Nope, just the one just slightly forward of him. Yeah,
okay.
this guy right here.
fully within 12 is everybody except these guys. These nerds
Yep.
are gonna have to live their worst life. Okay, so that's all my spell casting. I'm gonna go ahead and move the spells now.
And they don't, like, zap you for damage anymore, right?
They used to like do this like weird like take a mortal wound thing. So they're gonna pop them, then end up right there.
Okay.
And let's see. I need to get a die that allows us to know who can and can't receive commands. So we're gonna grab a fistful of these. All right, let's 4-up it, baby. So first, I'm gonna roll my 2-up, and then you can roll your 4-up.
Okay.
Well, actually, you roll the 4-up first. I believe is how it works.
Well, so I've got everybody over there. Do you want to start with these 2 that aren't in first?
Oh, that's smart. That's a smart player's move. All right, so the guys I'm in combat with, no, and then the guys that I'm not in combat with,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, Rune Dad. He is not going to be receiving commands.
Well, let's roll for it. 2-up.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's off.
The boys directly behind him, they will not be provided your 2-up here.
Yep.
Okay. And then I think my priesty boy.
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, friend. All right, it goes off.
Yep. No commands on that side of the board today.
Okie doke. So, but kablamo. All these guys are not having fun playing Warhammer. This is more effective than I thought it was going to be.
It's pretty
Well,
effective.
part of it was that you just rolled how many?
I just rolled like 3 or 4 dice under 4s.
Yeah, under 4.
Yeah.
So part of it's that I should.
Just bad dice.
Yeah, I should look myself in the mirror and say, okay, is that the problem? Okay, so that's my hero phase. Beginning of the movement phase. I think I forgot this last time, but I take you up for being next to me,
No.
and then I start moving. So we are going to move these nerds 4 inches up. Would you like to redeploy?
Yeah, I think I am going to redeploy these guys here.
Okay.
They are running away faster than they move. Oh my god. If I can grab a hold of them.
So yeah, you were at 1, so now you're out of CP.
Yep.
Okay. Just before you finish your moving.
Make that charge real long.
Right. Oh, then I should be down to 2 because I think I made them immune to battle shock. All right, so it should be at 2 and 0. Even when we're in control, I'm not getting these command points up to date. It's hard work.
I will find something else to blame.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so more movement. So now I'm free moving. These guys are going to trundle their 4 inches up. Bow. And then this buzz boy is going to move up right behind. These guys are just kind of stuck a little bit. I'm just going to block off. Well, I can't really block off the Glottkin because you're within 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do our best, right? So the Glottkin can pile a little bit further, then something, maybe I can get away from it. Then, is that it? I have so few. Oh, end of movement phase. We talked about this. These squiggly nerds are going to try and come in.
No squiggly nerds.
Outside of 9 of you. I don't know if they can. That redeploy might have been
The best thing I could have done.
the biggest brain of all the moves. I can always come in this way. I don't have to come in all the way in the back, right?
No, I don't think so. You just have to be wholly within my territory.
Yeah. For the points. For them coming in, they don't have to be wholly within. It's more about me wanting to come in within 6 of this terrain feature and...
It's making me feel a little bit better about my movement choices. I felt it was pretty smooth brain, Amanda. Command points just slide right off.
Well, that is the very small amount of movement I've got. We're going to go into the very small amount of shooting that I've got. The Glottkin is going to choose not to summon. And I know that I've got 8 points, so I don't think there's a lot that I can get for 8. I can get little heroes that I don't have painted, so I'm probably not going to summon them.
Okay.
Probably just going to hold on to points until I can get a unit of 10 plate bearers. The Glottkin shooting was, I think, 7 attacks?
7 attacks, yeah. Something crazy.
And I've got the command points. I have the power. But only 2. We're going to hold on to it. This isn't exactly like earth-shattering. So this is going to be 7 attacks, and I keep saying it, but I can't find the profile. 3s and 3s, make 2, 1. Alright, 2 fart points on you.
No.
So up to 4. Just gotta get my Nurgle brain back in place so that I can remember to be looking for these 6s. That is 4 at neg 2.
Wow, straight through. What's the damage?
Just one each?
Just 1 each. Show me potato salad. No.
Oh god, man. That's brutal.
They're going in timeout. It's so bad. Out of here. No more.
Sometimes you just gotta shake up the roster. Get new dice out.
Yep. Alright. Well, that's shooting. Does that free the Glottkin? No, he's still in combat.
I used my big brain.
You're so good at this game. Then, combat. So I will stomp you. I'll use my fancy stomp in the end of charge phase. It doesn't work.
Ooh.
Then I just pile in. All that command stuff, all so that you just don't have any commands and it doesn't matter. All right. I am as far as I can get. Let's see if I'm inside of the 2-inch range here. Just inside. So you can swing with anything that's 2. I don't know if anything is. Oh, I've got 3 inches and 2 1 inches. So the 3-inch attack can attack. And that's Gurk's Tentacle. That's the 4 attack. Since it's my battle tactic to make sure that you don't make it, I'm going to use my heroic leadership to all-out attack.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be 2s and 2s, neg 2/3 damage. And
Looking good.
yeah, fart point. And 3.
Ooh.
Neg 2. So that's
Straight through.
1,000 damage. 3 times 4, 12.
12 damage.
Oh, man.
No. Why? We don't get anything like that. Well, they tried.
Woo!
They're trying.
I think they might have survived.
They did.
2?
Look at that.
Just one guy. One brave man stands alone.
Now, does he have to make it through the phase, or when does that trigger?
It's going to be at the end of the turn. So
At the end of the turn?
So I get my disease and all that stuff.
Okay, so disease. Yeah, it's very likely they're dying.
Yeah, it's. I've got 3 ups on my disease rolls this turn.
Yeah.
All right. You do get to activate with him.
Yeah, cool.
Slap of Light Cling.
I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pile closer to this Blight King. Like so.
Okay.
I'll get my gear tabs out of the way here.
Nice.
And let's take Carl's attack
Carl.
into the Glottkin.
2.
Okay, 2. Looking for 3s again. There's
Nice.
2. It rends 2.
All right. These are 4s up to 6s.
Wow. You're so good at Warhammer.
I have transparent lead in these dice. The exact refraction index of the plastic. So you can't. It looks like it's the plastic. It's actually lead.
Wow.
I know. It cost billions of dollars.
Billions, you say. Worth.
What he wouldn't do.
And so I use that incredible advancement in science to cheat at
Cheat
dolls.
at Warhammer.
All right, cool. So I get to go with the Blight Kings.
Yep.
All right, the Kings of Blight. They're gonna get coherent this way, so they can then break the coherency they were using there. They've only got 1 inch reach, so there's no universe where I can get more than 2 in. So this is going to be another 10 dice.
Okay.
3s and 3s. Max out your fart points, so you're at 7 fart points.
No, it's so stinky.
You're stanky for sure. Ooh, just 3, neg 1.
So you're saying there's a chance. 6s. Nope, damage.
1 each. Takes
He'll
1.
take 1 damage, and he's still hanging on.
Okay, so we go into Battle Shock, and the beginning of the Battle Shock, I roll my contagion points. This is the maximum 7, and we have 3 ups right now because of the cycle of contagion. So we're looking at 4. You just need to make 4 4-ups. If you roll like you did on the other thing,
Oh, no, he tried.
it was actually average for once.
Yeah. I'll take
Okay, so that is my battle tactic, and now I hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
it. Yep. Don't like it.
Yeah, I know. It's brutal. Okay,
Is the score up to date on that?
I just did that one, so you
Okay.
scored 2 twice, and then I scored 4 and then 5.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Priority.
good luck, sir.
Yep, you too.
2. I get to maintain.
Well, I had priority.
Oh
So I
yeah.
get to decide it. Yeah.
I'm just so desperate.
You're just cheating me. You're like, oh, I haven't kicked your teeth in hard enough. Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Seize by Force.
Okay.
Now that I can actually do it, I'm gonna do Seize by Force.
All right, I'm going to pull up all of these dice because you can have commands again until
Yay!
they float around and try and ruin your life.
Now, because I can do it, I'm gonna use my Rune of +1 Rend a second time.
Ooh.
And let's see if it's awakened. It is not.
Okay.
But you know who really, really wants it to be for their hero action?
Your
Rune
general? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not the general, but Rune Dad. Rune Dad wants it really bad.
Oh, which one's the general again? Is it the guy with the...
It's this
That
guy
guy.
back here,
Gotcha.
yep, with the big tiki torch.
Does he give himself a command point for being near him? Because I know that he does if he's near
He
the...
does.
Does he?
He does. It says as long as he's within range of a friendly general.
So if he's the general, he can give himself advice. He's like talking by the fire like, I'm so good at this. I'm so smart.
You got this, Bob. It's
yeah,
okay.
you got this. It's fine. They all like you.
And I'm assuming
You're popular in the lodge.
barring
So
some
me
sort
every
of
morning while I'm brushing my teeth.
oh, yeah, I'm assuming barring some sort of huge mental illness, he is friendly to himself.
All right, cool. We didn't remember it earlier, but it just popped in my head.
Yep,
So,
I totally forgot about it too. This has been a pretty new thing, making him the general.
yeah.
Just because that master of runes is so good.
Pretty
It's
spicy.
really nice.
Cool. Well, let's roll it. I think it's is it a roll or is it a?
Nope, it happens. So I
you have
I
the 3
rolled a
command points?
5. Yep, I have 3 command points. Hero action is Rune Dad, selecting to get an extra pip of Ren. And now I'm going to go on to prayers.
Before you do, keep going.
Primals.
Primals and heroic actions. Primals?
Yep. Nope.
Nope. And then, did you do a heroic action?
Yeah, that's Rune Dad getting the extra Ren.
All right, perfect. Then I'm going to. How much? That puts him on 3 rend, right?
That puts him on 3 Ren, 3 damage.
5 attacks.
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
He can potentially go to 5 with Ward of the Watch.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a command point on the big boy.
Okay.
I don't think you can kill him,
Oh, that's pretty unlikely.
so we're gonna get brave and not do his finest hour. All right,
Okay.
and he displays his braveness through that. So over to prayers.
Yeah. We're going to deliver the DiGiorno to you again, grabbing a +1. And let's give those Hearthguard Berserkers on the far side run and charge.
Yeah.
That should be on a 2. Yes.
Crushing it.
So they will run and charge. My big beastie gets to move again. Darn, I was hoping for those doubles. He gets a 7-inch move. Now I'm thinking if I move correctly, I don't think that's going to hit them both if I stay within 3 of that one.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
let's scoot it so that you're just inside there like that, and then so you're in.
Okay. Cool. Well, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Let's go with this squad closest to us first.
Okay.
Taking the big 3.
What do they? Oh, by the way, my cycle of contagion, I get an extra summoning point for each tree. Not super important.
Okay.
They take them all,
Okay. Cool.
and then these guys in the back.
Each
4, and then the leader's 5.
Wow. Other guys.
They're 250 points.
I mean, that makes sense. There's 1 there.
They gotta have something. 1-inch range, like, my god. All right. The Blight Kings continue to be very low king value or whatever. I don't know. They're just taking the damage. But bam.
Yep.
We're both rolling bad on our
On
rolls.
our faction abilities, yeah. This is
All right, then I get to float my stupid little balls around. So
Are we not doing phrasing?
no, that was
No?
intentional, as intended. All right, so this guy's gonna pop around and then end up like back underneath this spot here
Okay.
and hit these 2 heroes, those 3 guys, and this is gonna come back and hit these 2 with its movement.
Okay.
So here we go.
You wanted to start with that squad that can't get my protection.
Yeah, that's a smart move. I should roll the green dice. All right, so
No commands for them.
all right, that dice is no commands. Then your Rune Daddy.
Rune Dad says no.
Okay, the general.
General says no.
The guys behind him.
Basic boys say take it
There
home.
we go. All right, then we've got this hero back underneath.
The Flamekeeper. He will not be receiving commands. Not like that's his thing anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we're worried about it. And then the
The Battlesmith.
yeah.
Battlesmith will not be receiving commands. Now, can he not issue as
or
well?
receive, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's
That's-
really
that's
good.
actually kind of a big thing for him.
Yeah. Well, it happens at the end, so you can always goes away at the end of the turn,
Okay.
so you can always rally.
You can always rally. Okay, that's nice. Now, does it stop Insane Bravery, though? Or, not Insane Bravery, sorry, that's 40k. Auto-passing morale.
Yes.
It does.
So
okay.
you got unit champions in all your units.
Yeah, yep. So, it's 4. We're just going to go and touch this one again. We're going to show those Blight Kings what's up. Those guys on the far side, I'm going to run them.
For how much damage?
Yeah, let's find that out.
Golly, they're... Oh, but
they're in range of 2 different heroes.
Okay, yeah.
Oops. I'm at least taking one. Taking one.
Alright, no worries. That's not enough. That's just a sprained ankle. It's not a broken one.
Right. And we'll put it on this guy in the back.
Oh. This is the top of 3, right?
Yes, sir. Come up around that 4-inch mark there.
For a couple of mega grindy armies, we are blasting through this game.
It's going pretty quick.
We're not really like getting into combat is the thing, and we're not complicated. Well, I'm not complicated.
I've got a few things.
You've got a lot of buffs, but it's just going well.
Now you said these guys are 4 each. The champion in the unit is 5 each.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just 1 model on the objective?
Yeah. Yes. The champion I think is 2.
The champion might be 2. Okay.
We'll play it by ear if that becomes that like razor
here.
thin.
Yeah. No worries. And then we're just gonna move up our 4 here if they will quit trying to hug so much. There we
Another
go.
shout out for the potion bottle. My favorite glass of yours. I know it's not your favorite. It's my favorite.
Yeah. This is definitely my favorite glass because it's the dumbest looking one.
That's the most dangerous glass in all the land.
You say that, but it's never.
It's never tipped.
It's never tipped.
But
it's solid glass down here, so it just doesn't. You don't fill it up to here. You're only filling it to there, so the center of gravity isn't as bad as you think. It's not perfect.
Hey, I would fill it to the top. Live life.
I would fill it to. You would have liver damage with the beers that we drink.
The Volkite in the back are going to run for 3, and they will take 2 damage. So that kills a guy.
The runes continue to glow louder as you rip their cool tattoos out.
All they can hear is who's that guy from Shark Tank? He owns like a football team and stuff. Really, really dark, luscious hair. But all he ever talks about is how good something is for the economy or what the value on something is all the time. Just worth.
Right.
Worth. Oh, there's a 3rd guy that's getting worth, speaking of.
Worth.
He cannot die if I run him, so we are going to run him. 4. And
3.
big 3. He almost killed himself.
You have a 6-up ward from your banner.
I do.
I'm here for you, buddy.
So good.
I'm just remembering it.
No, it doesn't matter. The dice hate going backwards. All right, so
it's been a while since I played Fyreslayers. I got obliterated on stream last time I played them.
They're a really fun army. I like them aesthetically. They're great to play. It feels good. It feels fun.
I think I took 70 mortal wounds from Shannon's Terrorgeist or something like that.
Wow. 70?
It was... Well, he gets to fight twice, and they're like 5 or 6 mortals on a 6, and he just rolled a boatload of 6s on both his activations. Hey, it's all good.
Wow.
I've had a good series of games against him, so, he gets to have fun, too.
That's fair. Well, let's go ahead and charge. Let's start with this unit of Volkites here. They get a +1 for...
no, at the end of movement.
Oh.
I get to Blightcreek.
Can you move past that terrain feature, though?
I get to move...
you can move up and over, too.
Well, so this is impassable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to charge with the Blight Kings, and then I'm going to charge him.
Okay.
Because you get to charge with two units.
Oh, very nice, yeah.
All right, so I use my heroic action, or heroic leadership command point to charge him. I guess I've still got the one from the Antdorian Locust thing, so got another one for the round. This is going to be the Blight Kings that are blocking him from moving.
Okay.
That is 5 inches. I guess I have my Triumph reroll, but I don't think I need it, because that should get me out of the way here. And then you can't run from your stab wounds, and we're getting this movement tray out of the way. And then, there's no fart points on them.
And then the Glottkin himself, huh?
And then the Glottkin himself.
Hmm.
8. Does that pretty far? Yes.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna keep your.
And you want to pull Rundad in?
I'll pull the Rundad in.
Okay.
Because you can charge me no matter what I do.
Yep.
And if I had been thinking with my Warhammer brain, I'd have said, "Oh man, I'm gonna Blight Creek him," so I do want the finest hour. But you know, my Timmy brain's on, and it's just like,
just go for it.
just whatever.
No, it's doing you well this game though.
Oh yeah, I'm doing perfectly fine. So now that I'm getting a lot of frontage on you, I'm kind of concerned about how long it's gonna last for me.
Right. Well, so does he do mortal wounds on that charge?
He doesn't have any impact hits. He's just got that.
That's just a monster action.
Yeah, it's just the avalanche of flesh.
Interesting.
And then at the let's see, that's the mountain of the horrific opponent is what I'm looking for. At the start, so I can't like we talked about. I can't Blight Creek you and then make you run away.
And okay. Well, let's go ahead and charge with these guys then.
Okay.
They get a +1 for Tuba, so they are moving a good 10 inches.
Nice.
They scream Leroy, and they run over.
You want to keep the Nurglings out?
I would like to, yes. Okay. So I might have to come around
get you
more
this right
like
here.
so.
Perfect. Good enough. Good enough for streaming work.
Right. Second squad is going to go ahead and charge. Let's see what they do. Ah! Oh, they are getting a full 12. They are angry. They said, "You come on my side of the board. How dare you, sir?"
That is dangerous. This is what happens when you Blight Creek.
Now the question is, do I come over there and just slap Glottkin as hard as I can?
I mean, this might be your opportunity to
I'm
make
thinking
him pay
it's
for
the way to get him out of here. Let's have fun with it. Why not?
Alright, so that does pull them into the 7-inch aura of cannot issue commands.
Cannot issue? Okay.
But can receive, but that has to be from somebody else.
Okay.
But your heroes over there.
Yeah, we're doing fine there.
You got some options. I just want to make sure that you're aware of auras.
They advanced, so they're not doing anything. Cool. Well, start of the fight phase. There's a couple things to. Well, I guess you have your monster actions first.
Yes. So I'm going to try and kill your Rundad.
Don't do it.
How many wounds is he?
He's 5.
Okay, so I can't kill him, but I can.
You can severely affect it.
Yeah, I can make him real sad. I can also roar him, and then your ability to get commands is limited. Now your general's back there, so you're okay on that.
I think you're right. Stomping him's probably the best.
But then do I just stomp the Volkites before they get to do anything smart?
Maybe?
Yeah, 5 isn't a lot on a Volkite. Let's just stomp him.
Okay.
No?
No? Okay. So beginning of fight phase, I have a couple things to declare.
Okay.
They're going to do their fight on death.
Okay.
I'm going to do both of those squads fighting on death,
Right.
just in case you decide to get funny about it. And then Rundad is actually going to use his Lord of the Lodge. So everybody wholly within 12 inches of him when they go to fight, they are going to get a +1 attack.
Right.
So super good for Volkites. Let's go ahead and start with the Volkites. Why not? So I should be able to pile around just a little bit further on that side with these guys.
Just maximize your frontage.
Yeah, just trying to get as many bodies in there as I can. I think probably all but 3 if I'm off of that movement tray is probably about right.
Spread them out.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take them off. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way.
They're right where they need to be anyways. It's all good.
Yeah, there's something heavy on these.
Yeah, so they're washers.
Oh, there's washers. These are chonky.
Yeah, so what I decided to do is to keep them movable, and and so that losing a magnet off the bottom of a base isn't so bad, I glued the washers instead, and I leave the magnets free floating on my trays so that they can be replaced and moved around as needed.
That's smart. All right. We're doing the honeycomb, but we're doing it lazy, so it might not be perfect, but that's fine.
So there should be 10 there, getting 4 attacks each.
Yeah, I'm going to all-out defense them. Can you believe that?
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Use my Andorian Locust ability. So I've got Mystic Shield and that. We'll see if it does enough.
I've got 15 here so far. That's going to give me 20. Let's roll this twice. Because I am Vorstag and charged you, I'm going to hit and wound on 2s.
Perfect.
Couple of 1s there. Still not too bad. So, that's 5, 10, 13 so far.
Cool.
And I owe you another 20. 16.
Did you use any command points so far?
No.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything.
They hit and wound on 2s being Vorstag.
No. It was more like, I can't remember if there was any rerolls on charges or anything.
Okay.
Right, cool.
2s and 2s again. Nope. Wow. Wow, guys, for 2s, you're sure wanting to miss a lot. Yeah, like that. So that was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24 at Rend 1.
My God. All right.
And that's just the first salvo.
Unfortunately, the other guys didn't charge, so they're going to be...
They're a little less. They're getting their 3s each. Oh, I owe you 1 more because
Carl!
Carl!
Oh, yeah.
Carl's in it.
All right, 25.
25, yep.
All right, this is it. Rend 0, right?
Well, Rend 1, then with your all-out defense, Rend 0, yep.
And then with the Mystic Shield, Rend
Neg 1.
Rend +1 to my save.
Yep.
All right, this is 3 ups.
Economy.
All right, these out of the way. Trying to keep track. All right, good roll. Secret to Warhammer. And then we have 5 ups.
Oh man, pretty good.
So 6. I take 6 damage.
How many wounds does he have left?
14.
14. Wow.
He's chunky.
What a boy.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna turn around and nothing personal, kid. Your general.
Rune Dead?
Yeah, Rune Dead. I keep calling him your general. I keep thinking he's your general. I know that he's not your general. Yep. You've said it 100 times. All right.
I know most people will take him as the general, though.
So he's only within range of the 3-inch attacks.
Okay.
So the 1-inch attacks are going to go into the guys who have not fought yet.
I will all-out defense Dad.
Okay. So
it will make a difference.
it will absolutely make a difference. Okay, so this is the Tentacle. It is 4 attacks, 3s and 2s. Two at -2.
Okay, so normally that would take me to 6s. It's going to take me to 5s. I will
save one. You live. 3 damage.
3.
Yeah, that was. I was going for the kill there.
That hurts quite a bit. Hurt my feelers.
Then the Lamprey Maw. This is into the
fresh squad.
The fresh squad. This is 3s and 2s.
No.
So good at Warhammer. It's about time. I've been rolling hot. This is 3s and 3s for the Scythe. I think this is why people complain about him, because he's swingy. D3.
D3.
But it feels like there's so much...
I don't know that I'm in range of wards here. I might be. I am, so if you want to roll that damage, I'll try and ward through it.
2.
2? 6s. No. That's going to kill a guy. Now, it shouldn't reach all of my Flamekeepers, but it will reach one. So I'm going to take this guy.
Yep.
And he's going to pile up, and he's going to do his fight real quick.
Perfect.
3 attacks at 3s and 3s.
All right,
No.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's tick up Flamekeeper before we forget.
Oh, yeah.
Super important. All right. Rune Dad's gonna step in now. He's mad.
It's fair.
Well, actually, I step him in because Glottkin's done fighting, right?
Correct.
3 inches.
Can't step away from Glottkin.
Yeah, that I understand. I was just trying to figure out where 9's gonna put me, or wholly within 9 for their wards.
He's got a 3-inch weapon, doesn't he?
He does. So I can hit
Spin
you
to
from
win.
right there. Yeah. Cool. Let's do it. He's gonna get 5 attacks now because he used his Lord of the Lodge.
Sweet.
Do I have any command points left?
Yeah, you too. But
Yep.
you already issued and received on him.
Did he?
Yeah, you're all out defensed. It's what kept you alive.
Yep, that's right. Cool. So 3s and 3s here. Drop a dice. Whoops.
Nice.
All hit. I've got 4 wounds. These are going to be at Ren 3.
All right, so 4s to 5s.
Wow.
So good at Warhammer.
Wow. Flat 3 damage.
All right, 5 ups. 2 damage. We're both disappointed with our combats.
Wow, it was bad.
All right. Now, over to me.
Yep.
Pardon me, Miss Ellen. Man in the chair is doing God's work over here. You can't see him. Everybody should appreciate him.
Thank you.
All right, we pile over.
Yep, that would have been smarter to go there first.
I was thinking that I should have gone over here first as well.
I was sitting there thinking about it. I was worried about those wards, and I think they would have been fine had they stepped in and swung anyways.
Yeah, I think that I have to pile these guys in differently because the wound, I don't want the wound to break my coherency. And he's not going to get into combat anyway, so.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it. That's all of them. I've got command points for days.
For days?
So I'm going to go ahead and all-out attack, because I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
This is going to be... I forgot to keep track of his fart points.
Oh.
It's fine. Everyone's going to get a fart point at the end of combat. Which I'm just going to do now, because I'm going to forget it if I don't do it now, even though it doesn't tick until afterward. I'm definitely not killing everybody either, so nothing to worry about. While I'm counting out my dice, can you go put these next to your other 2 units in combat? You're Rune Dead. Thank you, sir. Okay, so this is going to be 2s and 3s with my all-out attack. I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've maxed out the polearm guys. You don't have to change it because we're
okay, yep. Well,
we just know that
6, they're max.
yeah, they're at 7. Oh my god! And then I started picking it up and didn't look at how many hits I had. I was so worried about the disease points. All right, we're re-rolling it, friends. Yeah, everybody on stream knows what I got, but yeah, it's fine. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that we had the right number of those things.
Yep.
Oh, and it's on 2s, so I only missed 1.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't a big deal, because it was on 1s. All right, and then 3s. Here
One
we
of these
go.
days I'll figure out a way to do like an instant replay so I can check the tapes.
When people do the pre-recorded stuff, the nice thing is if you lose track, you can actually stop
Yeah.
and like watch the thing. You can't do that live.
19?
19?
14.
14. It was like
I
19.
can count.
Neg 1.
And this is on the polearms?
Yes.
10, 14, neg 1, so 6s. 1. What's the damage?
1 each.
1 each. Alright, well, here's hoping. 4 upwards. I'll lose 2 guys here.
Okay, and then they do have an ability that I'm just remembering, because I'm so good at this. Relentless attackers, but it's at the end of the combat phase, so you have a chance to murder them.
Okay. As long as there's a chance.
All right.
Alright.
You want to just pile them in while you're over there?
No, because I've got a different fight before.
Oh, I've already forgotten about this fight.
Yep, I want to make sure that I can do as much as I humanly can here.
You're 100%.
So,
We're fighting underneath the shade of these trees.
Should be nice. Breezy. Maybe a little more pleasantly scented than Nurgle normally is. And they're going to come in around.
Honeycomb it.
Yeah, I think there should be 2 that can't get in. Yeah, it'll be because he'll come up and around.
And one of them is definitely Carl.
Yep.
It's N. This guy right here.
Okay, it's Carl.
Yeah, they actually...
The double mohawk, too.
Yeah.
So they're going to get 3 attacks each for charging, so 27 if I'm doing my math right.
Sounds good.
And 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. I'll just show you 3 more after this.
Sounds good.
2s and 2s. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Come on, quit rolling. Nope. Little wobbly.
Yeah, need a better solution, but I need to get this thing higher. Ooh, that was a good one.
That's all of that. So I removed 5. So 21, 16. And I owe you 3 more.
Okay.
2 hits. 1 wounds.
So 17.
17. Rend 1.
All right, this takes him to 5s.
Okay. Wow.
Really good roll though.
Wow.
DL, who's the guy that loves pizza so much that they get a tattoo of pizza oven? I mean, you ever had pizza, DL? It's really good.
It's the best.
Just saying.
You can also thank my wife for that. That was my Father's Day present this year, was the pizza oven.
Nice. All right, so this is the 5-up wards after the 5-up saves.
Oh, gross.
All right, unfortunately that was not quite as good a roll. So we're looking at 6 damage.
Yep.
And we will take 1. So I had 3 already, so I lose 1, then I've got 5 left.
Yep, so it kills 1 and wounds 1?
What's the banner do? The musician, reroll battle shocks of 1, standard, add 1 to the bravery. I may need bravery more than I need you to reroll 1s on your battle shock. So we're going to pull those 2 guys. And that leaves me
1 wounded.
1 wounded. The man who's not... we'll do it to the leader. He can suck it. He's got
Why
an
don't
extra
these
wound.
dwarves have clothes on? Well, to quote Metalocalypse, got a free ball.
Got to free ball it.
Got to free ball it.
Makes it. They're already slow. They can't afford anything to slow them down.
Right.
All right. So these guys are gonna just do their thing. It's just gonna be 10 attack arenas. This is gonna be 3s and 3s. Dropping dice. Woo! They're good at saves. They're not as accurate in combat. That's 3 at -1.
Those are going to go to 6s. Hiya! They tried.
1 damage each.
1 guy's going to die. Now, it should put him in range for homie over here.
All right.
All right, then we'll go... Because you're fought out now, right?
I think I'm fought out.
Cool. Let's go honeycombing again. Should be a few of these guys that can't get in.
When we get to the bottom of 3 Mason, I think it'll be time for...
Yeah, we blasted through the first round so fast.
that I was like...
Top of 3 didn't feel right.
They did. I was like, I don't know if I need to be blasting through the beers that quickly. I mean, the next one that we picked out is not particularly heavy in any way. In fact, it's so light I might have to do it in a different glass because this one's it's caked in the delicious flavor of bourbon.
2, 3, 4,
I can make that
5, and Carl. These are going to be 3s and 3s into you. And the big old Glottkin.
Okay. Didn't really want it though.
No, not as much as the boys who want it on 2s and 2s. Wow, guys. So 6 at a rend 1.
So back up to 3s. Take 4.
Yeah.
And then 5 ups.
No.
Take 3.
Okay.
They did more work than your Rune Daddy did.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of disappointing.
Well, they're supposed to be tough, so I guess.
All right. Well,
the verisimilitude is there. And these guys are going to do. What is Will drinking? It looks alcoholic. It's actually not. It was a banana cream soda from Lollipop.
it's actually really good. I think it's got real like banana in it. It's kind of settling towards the bottom of it.
I was just noticing it's a little cloudy.
Yeah.
But it's cool that they make something that's actually pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
You come into this house, you're going to get to try something new.
You have to try something new. You don't have to, but you're strongly encouraged to. We're going to start throwing things at you to try.
7 of them, if I'm counting right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I count 6. Plus Carl.
4, 5, and then Carl gets 4. So these are going to be 3s and 3s. They're wanting it pretty bad.
Plus they do 1 trillion damage, so.
Yeah, that's gotta be Derek. I'm gonna add one in.
Derek? No, that's not Derek.
As DL? No.
No, that's something else. Maybe Dustin?
Oh, yeah, that's Dustin. There we go. So 4, 7, 10, rend 2.
My God. All right, this is 6s. Save 2.
These are 2 damage each.
So then we're going to just roll this twice.
Pretty good.
2, so 8 so far. Then 8 more. 7 more.
So 15.
Do I have anybody left? I think I might.
Just barely.
Just barely. I've lost 3 over there. So that is 4, 7.
11.
We'll take him for 5. So 12.
12, okay.
And then, how many had I've already lost count.
It was 15.
15?
Yeah, so then 1 goes to 3 wounds.
1 goes to 3 wounds. Alright, little mans. Somebody's gonna have to get brave somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
How bad is Glottkin hurting right now?
He's at 9 wounds remaining, so
Okay,
he's just under half. I
he's
think
feeling
he's
it.
on like his 2nd or 3rd profile now. Let me look for you. Alright, he is at question mark. His 2nd profile.
Okay.
Because the 2nd is 7 to 12, and I'm at 11 taken. Alright.
Yeah.
That's it? Did we do it?
I think that's it, yeah.
Alright, so you do have to roll bravery on those guys since they got hit with the blue die.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So let's see. They're at 7 models total?
Before that, we do fart points.
Oh, yep.
We gotta take our fart damage.
Oh no.
Farts ripen, as they say.
I don't think that's a saying. That's not a saying.
Literally, no one said that. All right, so this is going to be 4 ups because we're past the +1 roll phase. So that's 4 mortal wounds.
Okay. 4 mortals to those guys.
I think you're still.
I'm still within 9. Ugh, it's real bad.
So you lose.
I lose a boy and a half.
Boy and a half. All right, that's only important because it does count for battle shock.
Oh, okay.
Then the
so on 6s, they'll lose a guy at this point.
Yes, and then your hero does not. The Volkites next to him, they take a mortal.
But do they really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kills a man.
Hey, it does my favorite thing now.
Then while you're reaping his guts, I'm gonna pop the guys behind Glottkin. Nope. And then these guys over here in combat. No.
Okay.
Now you get to do your battle shock first.
Okay, so they have lost. Let's double check the number of models there. That is 4, 5, 6. They were down to what was it? 7 this turn. 8. I just removed.
You removed
two this
all
turn.
your damage. I think has been this turn.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So
So they're 5.
5s. Yep. They're good. I think you
They're
may
9?
have- They're 8. So on
5.
4,
So they lose one more.
they lose one more. Okay. I think you may have forgot to roll for Rune Dad.
The guy right up front? No, I rolled for him. I rolled
For
a 1.
him. I thought he was at max.
No. The
Oh, they were at max?
they were at max. That's why it's a 6. Which
Oh,
I should
okay.
change it. I should change it back to a 1. Yeah,
I
if you
got
wouldn't
you
mind.
on right here.
Cool. He only had a wound anyway. So then I'm gonna spend a command point. Sorry. Finish your battle shock
yeah.
first.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. They're bravery 7, so
But did you want to just make him immune? I think
can they be immune?
they don't have a blue dice next to them.
Okay, we'll immune them then.
Okay, so down a command point.
And
there.
I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I lost 1 there. I can't fail that one because they're bravery 7.
I've lost connection on Wi-Fi again. Would you mind
What do you need?
dropping a command point for player 1?
Oh, relentless attackers, they're saying.
Oh, I talked about it, Peter. Thank you. But then I forgot to do it. Relentless attackers. Let's
Theo
see
pointing
here.
out what really matters. I feel like the smell would stick in their beards. Dwarves should take extra damage from smell.
I can confirm, as a very bearded man, that smells do stick in your beard.
Smells linger.
All right, for each of these Blight King units, at the end of the combat phase, pick one enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 3 or less within
Is it
3
the
inches.
End of combat this happens?
Yeah, this is supposed to be into combat.
Okay,
that I
so
forgot,
this
'cause-
can trigger extra attacks from the little guys.
Yeah, and potentially extra battle shock damage. So every model you lose here has another model in battle shock.
Okay.
So roll 1 dice for each model in my unit, and then for each one that exceeds the wounds characteristic, you suffer a mortal. So those guys over there, there's only 2 left. 1 mortal.
1 mortal. I think that just wounds a boy.
Oh, and 1 had a wound. So,
Yeah, so it would have killed 1, and then we'll pull 1 here.
for a battle shot.
Yep.
Cool. And then same thing here. This is 1 mortal.
I don't have one of them wounded,
You do
so... Darn, I was really hoping for that extra attack again.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to just kill somebody. Thank you, Peter. I knew that I was going to... I was like, oh man, I can't do this now. It's getting forgot. Okay. So, then my battle shock, I will make them immune.
Okay.
And we're going to roll for them. Their bravery is 8 plus 1 from the banner, 9. I've lost 3, 2 of them this turn because I started with 1 missing. They're okay.
Okay. I think that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, not more, and I'm not going to score the battle tactic.
What was the battle tactic?
To have more than you. So where I actually
Oh.
failed this was not moving in those Hearthguard on the far side around first.
Because I charged you.
Because you charged me. Yep.
Oh gosh, I'm so good at that. I didn't even know what your battle tactic was. I was like, I'm charging, baby. We're going in. All right, we're going to try this again. Touch portal back online.
There it is.
Okay, so your score goes up by
2.
2? I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all good. It's been one of those seasons, and then,
This is, in retrospect, it's bad for both of us, but the turn order and my extra movement with your turn charge.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
that's
so
really
good.
Okay, so everybody's blue dice go away that indicate that they've been bopped by the
Yeah.
by the Geminids. So 1 there, and I think we had 2 here. Then I get to heal. So D3 on the Glottkin. Just 1.
Yeah, take that.
Bam, up to 10. They heal just 1 because they're too far away. They heal 1 because they're too far away. And then those Blight Kings over there can heal 3. Just 1. Because they're near the locus of fecundity. Okie doke. Next up, we are going to... Primal dice. Yeah, fun dice.
If I could stop doing that.
Fun dice for me.
Fun dice for me.
Oh man, it's so fun over here.
Are you on the bottom of 3?
Yes, and I should be the active player.
Want me to just rinse out that glass?
Oh, you can just bring a separate glass. Just a regular... Actually, keep the can, because they're so tall that you can't pour it into a pint glass, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just a can. It's fine. Okie doke. So, what else? My battle tactic. Now I have to figure out a battle tactic. Now that we're engaged, I'm going to have a harder time getting wholly within 6 of the board edge and wholly outside of your territory. Because I was kind of hoping I could win the prio and then walk up and get that battle tactic. Oh, what else can I do? There's no wizards to kill. I'm not killing anybody with a spell. Not a unit, anyway. Ooh. What are the other options? Do I have my tome? It's up there at the top. Can you grab it for me?
Oh, yeah. I was about to ask for it, too, because I have no idea what to do for this next turn.
Yeah, we're struggling, friends. You're getting the real season experience here, or we're just, like, scratching our heads looking at the battle tactics, like...
Would it have killed them to leave in desecrate their lands?
I mean, apparently. Apparently. What's your grand strat?
My grand strat is to have my invocation out at the end of the game.
Oh, my grand strat is to pick a... Did I do Blessed Desecration? I was supposed to pick a terrain feature that I have to control at the end of the battle. Would you like to pick a terrain feature for me that I'm supposed to control?
Why don't you come take my pizza oven?
Alright, I'm going to take your pizza oven. Alright. So, I can stop endless spells. Can't do that. I can bait and trap. I can retreat 2 and charge 2. I can do that. That's doable.
Is there... I think she said there was a lemonade up there. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
I might do that, because or I can lead into the Maelstrom.
Ooh, Lead into the Maelstrom's a good one.
That should be...
You should be able to achieve that, I
should
think.
be able to lead into the Maelstrom.
Now, I do want to let you know there is a chance that you can stop my Grand Strat, not because you have a priest, but because it has a chance to blow itself up.
Right.
So it isn't just a gimme. It's pretty close.
You're not forced to move it, by the way.
Yeah, but if you roll doubles on the movement, though, because you do have to roll doubles, or you do have to roll 2 dice, but if you roll doubles, it does pop.
At a certain point, you can just choose, like, you don't have to roll, I don't think.
I'll double check the wording on that, but
yeah,
that'd be super cool.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of ways that you can get your 3 points. So it's either Let into the Maelstrom or Bait and Trap. It's hard to choose between the two. I'm probably going to do Bait and Trap just so that I can get some fresh guys in combat and get the guys that are on the dregs out.
You're right. It is can move it up to 2d6.
There you go. All right, so you can just keep that there if you want to, if you don't want to risk losing your 3 points. So I'm going to Bait and Trap. So I have to retreat 2 units, charge 2 units, which is kind of what I want to do, right?
Right.
I want to get these guys out of the way. I do get an extra point for each summoning tree, so we'll go up to 9 points there. Then I get a point for the tree, like normal. I get 3 points for being in your territory. I get 3 points for being in my territory, that's 6, so up to 16. Then I get 1 point for you not being in my territory. So I'm up to 17 contagion points.
Now, do I have to be wholly within your territory to stop that?
I think it's just within.
Because those guys up there might actually be doing that.
Let's check. Checking is free. Oh, yeah.
That's why I was asking if it was holy.
So, yeah, you're not holy, so let's check the wording on that, because, I mean, it's 1 point, but why not be as correct as possible?
You're right, that terrain does really pop. It's really nice brass and wood textures on everything for this just bright red and oranges.
I love this dark board, because we did a light board, I think, just recently, and it washed out the camera so bad. If I knew more about cameras, I probably would know how to stop that. But I don't, sadly. Alright, let's see. Summon Demons of Nurgle territory, and there are no enemy models in that territory, so I don't get that 16th point. Yeah.
I did
point.
something.
17th point.
And then did you tick me up for command point this turn?
I didn't, and I haven't done the primal dice, so we both go up a command point.
Yeah.
Oh, you used one to do your immune to battle shock, right?
Yeah, yes. So that would put me at 1. Okay, never mind, that's right.
And then I used one as well, so we're back exactly where we were
where
at.
it was. Yeah.
Okay, so for heroic actions, I'm going to do best day ever on the Glottkin.
Okay. I'm going to do best day ever on Rune Dad.
Checks out.
Yep.
All right. Then I think that's it. I think we actually go on to spellcasting. I will cast Mystic Shield. So this is free casting because you've got no unbinds right now.
Okay.
That goes off. You're going to be shocked. I'll put it on him. And then I'm going to do Rancid Visitations. This is the spell that does pick the number of models in a unit within 7.
Okay.
The number of models within 7, you count it up, and then you roll a dice for each, and it's 2-up mortals.
Ugh.
You never see it because it's so short range, and they don't have very many melee
In this
casters.
matchup, it's really good.
All right, so that's a 5.
5, huh?
But
Decided to hand you this.
Thank you.
Deep Rose Sparkling Lemonade.
do you want to set up a hero shot real quick while we're going?
Set that over there.
I'm using that term like I get that out of the way.
Not to brag, but I'm kind of a lemonade connoisseur.
Ooh!
I love to go anywhere that has a lemonade or a house lemonade.
I'm so excited to hear your opinion. All right, so I was looking for the casting value of that spell. Sorry, got distracted by beers. All right, Glottkin. I bet it's a 7 because that just seems like what the rules writers would do. Now I can 6, so I just need
a primal.
I can roll the primal, but I rolled a 1. So if I roll another one, I'll take 3 plus D3, but then everybody around me takes D3 as well.
Ooh.
So because I can detonate and also hurt his army, we're going for it.
See it.
Oh no,
No. All
it
right.
goes off. All right, so I'm gonna pick the guys with 10 models left,
Okay.
and
I don't think they're wholly within 12, are they?
of your guy. No,
Yeah, I don't think they would be. Yep. And this is 2-up mortal wounds?
2 up mortal wounds.
Christ.
9 mortal wounds.
Oh man, so I'm gonna take those front 4, and I'm gonna put the wound on the furthest guy after that.
You wanna leave the leader though,
Yes. So we'll do like
him.
that. Yeah.
and then put the wound right there.
Yep. Here, I'll see if I can reach it. Maybe.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, sorry.
Tiny T-Rex
I didn't
arms.
realize you were handing me the guy. I was just rudely ignoring it. All right, so he's at 10.
Dwarves on the table, dwarf behind the table, and it's all good.
Dwarves everywhere. Did you get the hero shot set up, Mason?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, let's do it. Beer o'clock. Mason and I are drinking Hellbound and Down, which is a smoked lager. I recently had the opportunity to have somebody send us out to their wedding in Napa Valley, and what am I going to do at Napa but drink beer? So I found this place. What's the name of the brewery? I forgot to check. Fieldwork Brewing. We went out to Fieldwork, which is downtown Napa, and I immediately saw a smoked beer and just bought it. So
Smoked beer can be so bad, or
yeah, it could be so bad. So I was excited. It's actually pretty mild.
yeah, it's not that smoky.
Yeah, it's not that smoky. It's just more like a regular lager. Like you like a lager, you'll like Hellbound and Down.
It's like a little bit. Actually, straight out of the can, I'm tasting the smoke more than when we had it in a glass.
Yeah, maybe that's why it surprised me how unsmoky it was at board game night. You have not gotten to try this.
I have not.
This is Deep Rose Premium Rose Lemonade.
Ooh.
Would you like to go ahead and give us a live taste test, friend?
Yeah. If I can get this open here. Hands are kind of sweaty.
It's very competitive over here. We're sweating so hard.
And it's these lights, man.
Right? What's the word?
So it is very rosy. Some people really like that. It's kind of like a floral lemonade. It's not very tart.
Right.
Oh.
That's not bad. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of super tart, so.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the Hellbound and Down is very wheaty. That's the other thing. Like, there's a huge wheat aftertaste. If you like wheat, perfect. If you don't, you're gonna loathe Hellbound and Down. Okay, so I've got one more spell No, I don't. That was both my spells. That was the arcane. Not arcane.
They're asking if you do any home brewing.
I have done homebrewing. Early on, more than a year ago, once upon a time, Patrick, who has since moved out to, I think, Nashville, something like that.
Sounds right.
Yeah, he was playing Fyreslayers. He's why I have any painted Fyreslayers. He was interested in it. He's a burn surgeon, so he wanted Fyreslayers, right?
That's a little morbid.
Well, it's just his job. But he's just...
Slaying fire.
Yeah, he's just slaying fire. So he showed me how to, I went over his place and we started brewing. And I love pumpkin and vanilla, and we were making all sorts of pumpkin-style beers. And it went great. We then made a mead.
Oh,
And that mead I've actually still got 3 bottles left. They were the direct bottles, so I don't know how good they are, but the word on the street is that it's really good. It's way too alcoholic. So you can't really taste it.
Mead is evidently
You cannot taste it, and we had big mistakes at a Halloween party using it. We call it Hallows Mead. So I have brewed. I've never had a bad experience, but that's because as a doctor, he's very sanitary, and none of the beer ever turned.
Oh, wow.
So it was a great experience because he had all the equipment, and it's fantastic. If you don't have the equipment, I could see it being difficult to get into, we'll say. But as far as I walked in to his house, and then we just made beer, and it was easy, fantastic. Great time, and we made great tasting, generally low alcohol beers, except for one mistake.
Terrible.
Yeah, Didmo, if you're into home brewing, it's great. The New England IPAs. I'm not much of an IPA person. You can probably tell if you watch back through our stuff that it's almost always dark beers for me. The IPAs are like flavor. If flavor was a trumpet and people were blasting it shrilly loud, for me. But I understand that is the most popular kind of beer.
I'm the one that likes
America.
IPAs, so if you want to send IPAs for us to drink on the channel, go ahead.
If you send an IPA to the channel, I will force Mason to play the game so that he can drink it on stream. All right, cheers, friends. Let's get on with the movement phase. The first thing I've got to do is retreat these nerds. They're 4 inches.
Don't do that. You want to stay here and fight.
No, sir. 0%. Let me get those out of the way, too. Then these nerds are just going to scoot up. All easy like. Then these guys will back up as they prepare to make room and also complete my battle tactic like champions. And this fly, these are scatter, so we're just going to move it out of the way. He's going to have a final countdown with your... I almost said general. I almost said it.
Oh, he's not the general. He's just
not
a super
the general.
cool guy.
He's just really cool at the bar.
He's the general's cooler older brother.
Oh, all right. So, God, it feels so weird to have so little.
Oh.
Then I am going to summon some plague bearers.
Don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I've even got your spare movement trays, so I'm going to quickly put them on there.
Oh, the movement trays have betrayed me.
They have. They were always on my side to begin with.
Turncoats.
Yeah. So I'm just going to drop these guys in the back lines to try and bolster my numbers because I'm losing mans. Not super fast, but 1 or 2 bad combats is all it's going to take. And they got to come in, I think, within 7 of the hero.
Oh no, I think the game's pretty well determined, and I think it's leaning in your favor.
Okay, with the points, but I'm just talking about smashing each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, even bodies wise, I think too, because if you can get those Hearthguard picked up,
it's true.
That's a huge blow to me.
That's your big deal.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this season, and I didn't realize that they changed that fight on death twice when they did.
It's a shame.
It is.
For the
But I'm thinking Hearthguard's the way to go. You ignore the spells. You keep pushing forward.
Yeah. Here's the one thing I forgot. I forgot to move my Geminids. So I'm going to go ahead and just go around here.
Zooms around.
Zooms around. We're just going to let them... If they want to use commands, it's their call. This thing is going to bop them and then hit over here.
Okay.
And it's within 12, right?
Yep, wholly within 12 of that guy.
Okay. So...
Rune Dad's going to be out of that.
Yeah, they're just outside as well.
And they're outside, it looks like.
They're outside as well. All right, so would you like me to do something mean to you? I'm going to.
Sure.
Ask
What's
you
the
to,
meanest you got?
I'm going to ask you to roll the 2-ups so that I can just place these dice.
Okay. Let's go with these little kites. Oh, I was going to go here. Yeah, let's go those guys. Yep. Yep.
All right, and then your general.
Yep.
And then these
Those guys. Yep.
And then these two guys back here.
Now they get a chance to ignore. So
Yeah.
Flamekeeper will.
Flamekeeper.
Flamekeeper, yeah. Nope.
And then roll again.
And then yep.
Gracias. And
then Banner. Nope. Yep.
All right.
Wow, that hurts.
That
Geminid's so good.
50 points.
Yeah.
What do they think? Like they didn't even look at the points.
I'd pay 100 points for that.
Right?
It's easy.
That is a 100-point spell, I think. And it casts on like a 6.
Well, I should be getting my Bone Reapers after this. That's going in. I can tell you right now, just from this experience, that's going in.
The Bone Reapers are really afraid of Geminids.
Well, it's going in for me to use against anybody else, too.
Right? Okay, so I finished my moves. I have finished my hero phase again. Deadmo at DL. Oh, they're chatting beers. Nice.
Oh, he's got his full recipe for his IPA.
Oh, does he?
Whoa.
Ooh. I'm not familiar with Equinaut. Is that a type of hop? Oh yeah, those have got to be hop types. Oh yeah, there it is. Hop with. Yeah. Cool. Well, that sounds delicious if you're into that sort of thing. We love Belgians for sure. We do. I'm so into Belgians.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where the glasses thing came from.
It's true. Okay, so now I've got to shoot. I'm not going to shoot at your Rune Dad because he's got -1 to hit on him. From Lookout Sir.
Yep.
So I am instead going to turn around.
Oh, well, is that... I missed the trigger on that.
So what's the trigger?
Well, I was going to determine if it was smarter to try and redeploy the Hearthguard, but I don't think it's going to stop your fly either way.
Probably not. You're welcome to do it if you want to.
Let me go over here and get a closer look real quick. Yeah, because I can't move into combat with you. I'm going to try it. I need a 3 or 4, and I might be able to stop you from hitting Rune Dad right away.
All right. So -1 command point.
There's a 3.
It's not nothing.
It's for something, at least. We're gonna around like so. So at least if you get in with him, you're gonna have to think twice about it.
Yeah. You hand me that movement tray.
Oh, yep.
Make life easy.
There we go.
It's
still got fart gas stuck in their beard.
The life of movement trays. They make life easy, then they make it hard, and then they make it easy when you move them out of the way again. All right, so we go back to shooting, and I'm still heeing and hawing over what I'm going to shoot. I think I'm going to shoot the guys in front of me.
Okay, the ones on the magma basis?
Yes, so I am at 10 wounds taken, so I'm at my second profile. I believe that means I have 6 attacks now. I am not going to all-out attack. This is 3s and 3s, -2, 1. Alright, so 3. And then turn it into 2.
You said they're -1?
-2.
-2, so
1
those
damage.
are going to go straight through.
So it just kills 1 man.
Yeah, it kills a guy. Let me see something real quick.
See who you can pull.
Well, so from the edge of his base, I can hit that guy
Yeah, you're going to pull him?
closest to Glottkin and tick this guy up to 6, too.
Nice.
And then... Oh, It'll hit him too, because he's just a hair closer. So
Perfect.
he'll go to 5. He'll go to 6, and this is where the fun's going to start happening.
We'll start dealing lots of damage, huh?
Yep.
Checks out.
Well, because the
Bottom of
damage
3, right?
part still
Or
stacks.
Bottom of 3?
Bottom of 3, and I should be active. Sorry.
No worries.
All right. Let's see here. Anything else? I think that's it. I think we go into charges. We're going to charge the fly.
Okay.
He gets in on a 5, I think. Measure it, though. Where's my... there it is, my measure tape. Five's enough. Ooh, but is it too... This base is too big. This whole terrain feature prevents me from getting in.
Oh, so I did big brain there.
You did big brain. So I gotta spend a command point to reroll that.
Okay.
Gotta go for a big number.
7. That might be a little better.
That'll get me around the bend here.
Well, now with flying, can't you just move over the terrain and end up behind me?
Oh, well, I can. But my base is too big. But I was actually within 5 this way. You mind if I just...
Yeah, just go
do
for
that?
it. Yeah, and refund yourself the command point.
Yeah. Okay, and now I've got to roll for the Blight Kings. The 5-man, no. Let's do that 5-man right there, the one in the middle of the board.
Okay.
It's a 6.
I think they're there.
Well, I'm gonna have to come around the board here. They're gonna have to come off the bases. As you do.
Kind of like how some of those get like fly arms and things like that.
They're pretty cool models. I just wish they were a little bit better. Like 2-inch
Like
range.
stat lines or...
I guess. It's just they don't feel like they're efficient enough.
I mean, they're
For
tanky.
250 points. It's true.
Is that 250 for 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just a little bit too expensive in my
Yeah.
opinion. Okay. I'm going to charge these Nurglings.
Okay.
That gets me in. We're going to see what a Nurgling can do. Okie doke. Then let's just roll for those 5 guys back there.
Sure.
You never know.
9.
9 might
Maybe.
be around the bend. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. The cheeky monk hasn't been up here for a while.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
It's actually where I learned to like beers. I didn't like beer because I was from Oklahoma and all we had was toilet water.
Well, it's just Oklahoma.
Right? Like low alcohol, low flavor. And then I got here and tried a bunch of cool beers and fell in love with beer.
It's just Oklahoma again. Low flavor. You're just
It's just rough.
on one.
Okay. We have our Stompy Stomp. Which unit has the most mans in it?
So let's see. They've got 3, 6. They've got 3, 6. Take your pick, man. It's an even split.
Even split. So do I stomp them? Yeah, I got to, because if you get into me, it's going to be super sad. But you're out of rend now, right?
No, my rendering is active until my next year.
Oh,
phase.
you're next year. So I've still got rend to worry about.
Yeah. So.
All right. Right now, I'm debating on the Mountain of Loathsome Flesh. Do I try and kill your hero? He does have a lot of damage on him, even though he's no longer putting out +1 attacks.
Yep. Because he's a rend 2 damage 3 currently.
Right. That's just a lot of damage. And then just hope I get lucky into your boys. I like the sound. I hope you get lucky.
Hope you get lucky. It's been doing good for you today, man.
Well, I still need to do Mountain of Loathsome Flesh, so we're going to do that. Let's see if I can roll anything other than 1. I do.
Okay.
We're down to 4 mortals on that, on your man.
On my hero?
Yes.
I think that's just going to kill him.
All right. So
He is died.
then we go into the beginning of combat. I believe you have things to do.
I do. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give them +1 damage and fight on death from the other guy.
So which one?
The guys on the snowy bases.
Snowy bases?
Yep. +1 damage and fight on death.
So they're the ones with all the money?
Yep, all the money.
Okay, so I will. I think I'm going to go ahead. Do I do it with the little mans or do I do it with the big man? Life is full of such hard questions. We're gonna go with this unit here.
Okay.
The Blight Kings.
Going into the snowy boys.
Yep, I'm gonna spend a command point. Maybe. There we go. Should be at 1. Verify my math, Mason. And I should be down.
Oh.
Is it wild?
What math? I don't know.
Oh, my CP. I should be at 1 CP. And then I'm going to drop my faction points because I forgot to do that. Down to 2. Bam. This is 5 attacks each. Oh man, I hope Shannon doesn't watch. She's gonna be so mad that I don't have this pre-counted. This is gonna be 2. Oh, be like in. So they tick up because they were in.
They're in range of fart gas.
Range of fart gas. I should remember to ever do this. It's a problem with playing all the armies in the world and then doing it live where you can't like take your time. You just forget. All right, so this is going to be 2 3s.
Okay.
And then they get 4 fart points. So they're going to be at max at the end of combat if they're still alive.
Oh, the boys on the snowy bases?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think they're surviving.
I don't think they are either, but they are swinging.
They are swinging. They will get their attacks one way or another.
Okay. Yeah. I think they're going to make it, at least through the initial round. That is 11 attacks at -1.
6, 9, 10, 11 at -1? That puts me at 6s. And
that's just 1 damage each.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them will die.
But then they get mad.
So I'm going to take these 4 here.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can hit all 3 Flamekeepers.
Perfect.
Go 5. That'll put him up at the top. And then he'll go up to 5 as well.
As a newer player, wrapping my head around Fyreslayer Fight on Death was real hard. Real tricky.
I remember you had a few bad experiences with Fyreslayer Fight on Death.
Well, it's a really interesting one. It's when do you call it? And I think, knowing what I know about the season now, 3 Flamekeepers is too many. I could probably do 3 Volkite Berserkers, 3 Flamekeepers, and then I could probably fit in another unit of Hearthguard. I think that would be a better fit, honestly. So they're going to take their attacks real quick. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, because Carl's not out yet.
Okay.
3s and 3s. They don't want it too bad.
I all out defense him because why wouldn't I, right?
Because obviously these are going into Glottkin. I've got 1, rend 1 into Glottkin.
Okay. 3 up. All right,
yep, okay, cool. He doesn't care.
Cool. All right, over to you, sir.
Thanks, Glottkin. We love everything you're doing right now, bud. Let's see. I think I'm going to take these 4 guys before, well... Yeah, I'm going to take these 4, and I'm going to go into that fly.
Yeah.
So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's Carl. 3s and 3s. Coral!
They didn't want it.
Well, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, that's a little better. There's 3 at rend 2.
All right, I think he's 4 base, so this is 6s. Take him.
They are 2 damage each.
All right, he does have the Split Horn Helm, which takes his ward to a 4 up.
Ooh.
I'm sorry that it's always me in this game, Well, you had one big. You had one big roll, but it's been mostly.
We've had plenty of games with my Fyreslayers on TTS where they've done fine too. Though.
Yeah,
like you're doing good though. Like it's killing it.
Like this is not. I'm not throwing shade at Fyreslayers. I'm saying
No, you're doing really good.
I'm doing really good with my rolls, my dice rolls.
Hey, that's how you be good at Warhammer.
That's how you be good at Warhammer. I actually reached out to Chessex to buy more so that I can maybe more aggressively offer these online for sale.
Yeah.
So that you too can roll that on accident, but like every time.
Who doesn't want to see happy cats on
Yeah,
every
you can take advantage of my billions of dollars of scientific research for transparent lead. Okay, it goes back to me.
I believe so.
I'm going to go with the Glott, the man himself. He's going to go into the fire bases.
Okay.
Since I think that the other ones are just going to get sad and run away.
Oh, they're probably super sad.
This is going to be his tentacle. He is at 3 tentacle, 3 attacks now. This is 3s and 2s. It's 1 fart point.
Ooh.
And a miss. So
He turned a fart into a shart, man. He really missed that one.
He really sharded it. Well, it's really all just flowing back on the snowy bits, guys, so... Who's winning now? 3s and 2s on his Lamprey Maw.
Ooh.
Another fart point. 3 at -2.
Those are just going straight through. What's the damage?
3 each. So 9 damage.
Oh, it's so good.
Why did I think he was bad? It's really, it's got to be the swinginess. Like, it's feast and famine.
Hey, I'm going to borrow this while I'm right here since that guy's dead. There we go. Move that fart point. Because that was for Dad.
Okay. This one's for you, Dad.
I'm going to try and keep all of your flamey bases in one area.
Well, that's smart. Because once you get out of Ohio, I'm not getting them back. This is
Probably not.
This is going to be Otto's side. 3s and 3s, -1d3. 2 more fart points, so you're just going to be at max at the end here. -1, so 6 steps.
Ooh. I make 1.
Ooh, nice. D3?
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're both dead anyways.
Oh, is that it?
Yep, that's the squad.
Oh,
So that's actually going to tick up my homie right here to full. And then there would have been one of them in range of him, which will put him at full as well.
All right. Would you like to go here?
Yep, I will fight the Nurglings best I can. Knew I had a 3-inch stick around here somewhere.
Ooh.
So no charges, but I don't think anything fancy is going to happen here.
I don't think so either.
6.
And
1, 2,
so he's got a
3,
stab wound.
4, 5, and 6. 3s and 3s. Nope. 3s again. Wow, dice. Wow. 5 at random 1.
Okay. This is going to be 0. So it just goes through.
Yep, 1 damage each. So 5 damage.
So I'll take 3.
Pretty good. And then they heal up to full at the end, don't they?
Yeah, so that I'm not going to put it down. Which is kind of what I was hoping, that they'd not do enough damage.
Just sponge it.
I just sponge them and hold them in place. Then, what's next? I have that combat over there.
Yep.
Deadmo. Haha. Oh, he's chatting with you, Mason. Talking about Belgians. I mean, it's us, but I've got to stay on point. I'm going to attack with this Lord of Afflictions. Apparently, he was supposed to do charge damage, impact hits, but that's fine. I forgot him. This is going to be the Fester Spike. 3s and 3s, -1d3. This is just into the boys. They get a fart point. Ooh, 4, -1.
Alright, 5s. While you're over there,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make 2 of those. Are they wholly within 9 of the dude bro?
Hand me there's your date. Oh, it's right there. Wholly within what, 12?
9.
9. Oh, for your
For my hordes.
They are not.
They're not? Okay. I'm going to take 2 damage, so that just kills a... Well, 2 hits go through. What's the damage, I guess?
D3.
Ugh.
Pow.
4.
3.
Oh, 3? Oh, yeah. 2. Yep. So, let's take that guy in the very front, actually. Yeah.
Oh, pull him in.
Yeah, try and pull them into that,
Slowly
and then
but
we'll
surely.
put damage there. Yeah.
All right.
Let's try that.
There's one. And then I've got one more profile here. This is going to be the claws, mouth parts, and sting. It's a really efficient bug. He just does it all at once.
Okay.
This is 6 attacks, 3s and 3s, no rend, 1 damage. 2 fart points.
Gross.
And 2 at no rend.
5s. Make 1, fail 1.
Just 1 damage, so it kills this man.
Yep. And now they should be in range.
I think so.
I think they're going to run anyways, but...
Okie doke. Do you have anything? You've got the 2 guys there.
Yes. So, before those are wasted, I'm going to take those into Glottkin. 3s and 3s here.
Did anyone know if the Cheeky Monk was a chain and there's other ones that are still open?
There were multiple locations. I think they all closed, though.
Oh.
There's
Bummer.
1 at rend 1 into Glottkin.
You have the power of not playing, so you can
Google it?
You can Google it.
I guess.
All right, sorry, what was that?
1 at rend 1.
One went into which one?
Glottkin.
Glottkin? He takes it.
2 damage.
Ooh. Takes them both.
Yeah.
Down to 8.
They did something.
Good job, little mans. All right, this is going to be the Nurglings. They have a blistering profile of 5 attacks.
Ooh.
5s and 5s, no rend, 1 damage. This is all about fart points.
Okay. 3 fart points.
3 fart points.
Crapping all over me.
Oh, man. Then, oh, I'm so good at Warhammer. 5, no rend.
Okay, 5s. I'm so bad at Warhammer
The
today.
most damage a Nurgling has ever done. Killed 2 guys.
So bad at Warhammer today. Years.
All right, what do we got now? I think that's it. I think we're done.
Yeah, officially, no Cheeky Monks exist anymore.
That's a shame, because that was like... That's where I discovered my favorite beer, Golden Drock.
That was very cool.
Oh, so good. Then the Battle Shock.
Yep, so I lost 3 guys on that.
So all the guys tick up once.
Yep.
So they're at 6. They're at 6 over there.
Yep.
And then they're at 7.
Yep, so they're at max.
Let's just roll those real fast. So we'll start right next to us here. 5. This is 4 ups. 1 mortal wound.
Oh, 1. 1!
And then the 7 on...
They're probably gone.
Yep, those guys.
They're definitely gone.
Yes. There you go.
Thanks.
And then those guys over there are at 6.
3?
3?
Okay, now they should be in range.
Yes.
They'll take 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to cheat with the power of arms. Alright, so that is everybody that is been farted on.
Yeah.
I hold 1, hold 2, hold more, because he's 5. And then he's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yep, 4. Not there yet.
So, and I get my battle tactic of retreat 2, charge 2. I didn't have to end in combat, though I did by pure luck.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go for a roll off.
Yep, here we go.
Good luck, sir. All right. Do you want to keep going or you want to call it there?
Oh, man. I think we can probably call it there if we're being realistic.
Yeah,
it's just...
You've only got the 2 guys there that are dead.
Yeah.
You got your general. 1 unit of those guys. These guys are going to get blowed up real hard.
Yeah.
And then
I needed that priority to even stand a chance.
You did need the I mean, to at least continue scoring points.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good game. And like I said, I think it's just the list itself. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think the plays I would have changed too much.
What would you change in your list?
I think I would go down from Volkites. I'd actually probably change over to Runedad being general, so I can make Hearthguard battle line. I would definitely drop a Flamekeeper, possibly 2, and just keep him up there with Hearthguard instead. And I think maybe play just a tad more aggressively, just because getting these move across the boards is really big.
Brutal.
The intimidate invaders, the surround and destroy, being able to do the bait and trap, huge. I think having some tougher bodies and less units to actually have to move across that line makes a huge difference.
Yeah. If you can, who are your allies?
Caradrins, actually. I think that's it.
I wonder how much is the smallest boat?
The smallest boat's 150 points.
That's so much.
It's a lot. It moves 10 inches. I don't know if you get fly high if you ally in. I'll have to double check.
I know that you get access to the special commands, I think. So what I'm thinking about is like, well, who can you bring that's fast? Well, the Maggotkin might have more play now.
I'm starting to feel that way, definitely.
Have you thought about, as a counter pick to other armies, bringing them? This is going to sound crazy. The Auric Hearthguard, because they have the ability to slow down units and deny battle tactics.
That's a really interesting idea.
Because I'm already slow. I'm on 4 inches base. If you hit me with the molten rock bolts and get like 2 6s, I'm a 2-inch move.
Wow.
Now that's you're fishing for 6s, and you only get 5 for 120. But it's still
the same as what you call it, Hearthguard, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, do they still give pass offs and things like that?
No, the only thing they have now is the molten rock bolts, and every 6 to hit is -1 from the move characteristic until the end of your opponent's next turn.
I don't think that's nearly as good.
No, it's not nearly as good. You cannot reduce the target's move characteristic below half. I'm just thinking about, like,
so I think
if you have a hard time with battle tactics, then maybe making it harder for other people is a play. But if your only ally is Caradron, that puts you in a harder spot. Yeah, the cheeky monk being, what a shame.
Yeah. Well, I think their new hero is also really neat. I just haven't had a chance to get one yet.
Yeah.
Because he gives everything within a 6-inch bubble a once per game run and charge.
That's so big.
Yeah, it's huge, and he's only 140 points. So I think the play actually for anybody who's playing Fyreslayers out there would be no Rune Master. Go to Rune Smiter so you can get Deep Strike.
Yeah.
Take Runedad on Droth, Deep Strike your Runedad on Droth, have him go nuts with the big sword, and the fight twice. Have him just go absolutely bonkers, I think, is probably the play.
Nice. Yeah, as far as the Nurgle list, obviously it felt really good. Like, Blightcreek is good. The Glottkin, that was the tankiest I've ever seen him.
He was tough.
In the games that I played, he goes into something that's like a proper, like, big monster hammer and just gets lifted off the board. But I think you just need to play him smarter than I was playing him, because here, if I just put him into the things that are maybe not the biggest, scariest monsters, but then just like countercharge, block you in because he was denying battle tactics for you.
Yeah.
That might be the place for the Glottkin. 600 is probably still a little bit pricey outside of the Fyreslayer matchup.
Yeah.
Geminids, where every bit is outrageous, as I was
Geminids
told
were so good.
on the internet. The internet was like, it's too good. I'm like, yeah, it is. I play it, now I feel that it is.
It's really good.
Definitely needs to go down points. Or up in points, way up in points. Yeah, oh, sorry. I could
free Geminids for everyone.
I don't know why the flies went down 10 points, but the Blight Kings stayed at 250 because
flies went down in points
by 10. So they're 240 now, and the Blight Kings are 250. Even though the flies are just better, particularly for battle tactic completion. Like, I got lucky that I was paired into a non-magic army, and then I rolled 2 6s. for that turn 1 battle tactic. That is not a great battle tactic. It's not reliable anyway. It's certainly one most people could attempt, but you are playing with fire. And if you watched the previous live stream we did, where we just went through battle tactics, that really helped inform me on like what all my armies should be doing. It's at least, I don't know if watching it you get as much as doing the research, but when I went through all the armies and tallied up who has the easiest battle tactics, and which battle tactics I should just have at the top of my head for all my armies, made this a lot easier. I only had one instance where I had to stop and remind myself about what my options were. And for the rest of the time, I was able to just make decisions. So, yeah, battle tactics is tough. Battle tactics are real hard.
It's definitely not as easy as last season for, what was it? Cunning maneuver, desecrate their lands, eye for an eye.
Yeah, and Haywo he's made the point many times, which is, if everyone gets 5 battle tactics every game, why?
What's the point?
What's the point? I ultimately I like that everything's harder. I am just having to get used to it, right? Like I have to come to terms with the fact that I'm going to be dropping battle tactics, and that isn't necessarily a game-losing like scenario in most games. You go to a GT and you're trying to, get the top 10.
Right.
Yeah, don't drop any tactics. But outside of that very narrow
RT casual play.
Yeah, outside that very narrow band of play, you just drop stuff, and that's okay. And that just means that when you do get your battle tactics, it feels good.
Right.
So,
and it definitely makes it a lot more strategic.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to think a lot more about it instead of I'm going to set up for this, and then I'm going to set up for that, and then I can do this. It's you really have to fight for every inch.
And you said you're going to be switching over to Bone Reapers soon, or adding to it?
I believe so, yeah.
They're real good.
That's what I've heard. The main thought behind that was this season 2 or 3 of the battle tactics are aligned to being able to cast spells. And as dwarves, we don't get it, because you can't ally in an Andorian Locust and still get the season spells.
Because they can't take an enhancement.
Well, so it gets rid of the Nullstone adornments, and it specifically says, as one of the FAQs, is that the Andorian Locust you ally in does not get access to the season spells.
Jeez.
It's so bad. If you don't have a wizard, you need to consider switching to an army that has a wizard, at least for this season.
They have a lot of good battle tactics, too. Like the one I did, turn 1, they can almost guarantee it by casting the cheapest spell from their lore.
Right.
And taking the Dark Acolyte, and then it can't be unbound. If it's successful from the first spell you cast from your lore, if successful, it can't be unbound. That's just free money.
Really.
So it's a good army to take, and it's just got so many options. It's great. So anyway, anything else before we sign off?
No, I think it was a great game. I still had fun.
Yeah, thanks for the game. Thanks for making it out. I hope Cleveland treats you well. Hope you can make it down for a tournament every now and again.
Well, I should be making it for Rocky Mountain Open. We just cost of living so much cheaper out there. It allows us to fly now. So
nice, very nice. Well, I hope to see you for Mile High Open.
Well, yeah, it's the hope is one or the other at least once a year to come back home. So
cool. All right, well, that's going to be it for us. If you've made it this far, in typical Weekend Decadent fashion, I'm going to ask you at the very end of the video to like and subscribe. It helps the channel, as I'm told on the internet. So, that would awesome if you do. If you don't, at least share with your friends. Otherwise, we'll catch you in a couple of weeks when we're back with our next battle report.